Ready?
Yep.
DC has a brighter future than Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Agree. Oh, he's thinking about it.
He's a Blue Beetle guy.
Agree.
Yeah. And I will say, I did not love Quantumania. I give it a 5 out of 10. I will say that after the after credit scene of Quantumania, I was like, oh, I am so excited for the future of Marvel.
Yeah.
But with James Gunn at the helm and all the properties announced, it's so much more exciting to be a DC fan.
Yeah, I think it kind of comes down to like, yeah, the MCU has, obviously they have a proven track record. They have the X-Men and the mutants and the Fantastic Four. And I think that's when they'll really like start to like ascend again, is when they introduce like the MCU version of the X-Men and stuff. But like, we've already seen, in like the cinematic sense, we've already seen a great Iron Man. We've already seen a great Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, and their arcs mapped out over a 10-year multiple film saga. We haven't necessarily seen that with Superman, Batman, the entire Justice League.
Agreed.
Have we gotten great iterations of those characters? Yes, but we haven't seen them in a well-oiled machine to pump out cinematic movies that are all interconnected over the course of a decade or more.
You're absolutely correct. Yeah, what a great, thoughtful, insightful answer. Love it.
Indiana Jones 5 will be amazing. 3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree. Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
What's your beef,
I mean,
bro?
just because of Crystal Skull.
You're the worst, man. You
I'm
don't
not the
trust
worst.
James Mangold. You need to see Ford v Ferrari.
I have. I love Ford v Ferrari.
Okay, and you love Logan.
Yeah.
So then shut the f*** up.
Okay, well,
In Mangold we trust.
Mangold is a goat. Yeah, love Mangold.
Spider-Man 3 is better than The Amazing Spider-Man 2. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Agree.
Screw you.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the worst Spider-Man movie.
Absolutely not.
It's a mess.
Hell no.
It's a disaster.
Hell no.
How you
Hell
guys
no.
look? I get it. It's got great scenes. It's great this. It's great that. He's great. Their chemistry is great. Whatever. 80% of that movie is the Roosevelt parents side plot.
The goods in that movie, the highs in that movie are better than the highs of Spider-Man 3.
And they both suffer from
you're wrong.
They both suffer from the same problem of like the movies are
Being a mess,
over-convoluted
yes,
and
correct.
have too much in them.
Yes.
But like the good in the Amazing Spider-Man
Yes.
2, the swinging scenes,
Yep.
the action scenes,
You guys-
the way the movie looks visually, the performances for Andrew Garfield and Gwen
There's
Stacy.
no Andrew Garfield doing this.
Dude, this is hilarious.
I actually thought that was hilarious. I don't
Yeah,
know how
yeah.
I never knew, like when I watched the movie as a kid, I never knew how people
I mean,
did
but
that.
it's just
Or,
like,
like,
it's kind of cringe.
It's hilarious. You're tripping.
It's funny.
They
Dude,
nailed.
in Spider-Man 2, there's another montage scene in Spider-Man 2, and people never make fun of that.
That's correct.
Where he's like eating the hot dog.
Rain is falling on my head. Also, the high between the two films, the best scene in either film is the Sandman scene, where he is willing himself back to life after being turned into sand from the super collider from seeing his daughter in the locket. That is the best scene between the two movies. And
I don't know.
No. Absolutely.
No.
And the music and
Not
everything.
even the best scene in Spider-Man 3.
You're out of your mind.
The scene where Spidey is willing himself to go back out and be Spidey while listening to his dead girlfriend's valedictorian speech is way more emotionally impactful than a sand person reaching for a locket.
You're
Frick
out
off.
of your mind.
Screw off.
And Aunt
And
May,
what about the
Aunt May subtly telling him and talking to him about how she lost Uncle Ben and how she's
And
like
she doesn't get rid of his stuff, she just puts it in a better place.
exactly.
Good stuff.
What about the symbiote scene? What about the church scene? That is one of the best scenes page to screen.
That's a fantastic scene. That's a fantastic scene.
I don't love Topher Grace's.
I love Spider-Man 3.
Venom.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
But Tasm, I'm taking that over.
No way.
I'm taking that over.
100%.
Also, we get the greatest,
Friendly neighborhood montage.
the greatest comic book adaptation of all time is in Spider-Man 3. He's also in Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2, but that is J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. Is the greatest comic book casting of all time.
It's true. It's fair. Captain America is better looking than Thor.
Like the actor?
Yeah, Chris Evans is better looking than
3,
Chris
2,
Hemsworth.
1. Disagree.
I'm a big Chris Evans guy.
I'm gonna disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Chris
is
Evans ain't bad looking, but it's Thor's a god.
yeah,
Hemsworth
I'm a
is
big
a
Chris
guy.
Evans guy, but that's fine.
The Boys TV show. Have you seen it?
Yes.
The Boys TV show is better than any Marvel show.
Oh my god.
Does this include Daredevil?
Ooh, we can make it whichever one we want.
Okay.
I'm thinking mainly Disney Plus shows. but we can have that discussion.
My answer is the same.
I think mine is too. 3, 2,
You're
1.
a real son of a bitch.
Yo. Oh, shot.
He hasn't seen The Boys.
Loki, WandaVision, Daredevil.
All not as good.
She-Hulk, Hawkeye.
Do not look me
Miss
in the eyes
Marvel.
right now. No. Don't look at me.
I watched
look
an
at me.
episode of The Boys. I was over it.
No, I can't look at
No,
you.
dude, you
Dude,
gotta
the
watch
comics
the
are
whole
bad. There's
thing.
no way the show is that good.
The show is infinitely better than the comics.
I believe you,
Everyone
but
says that.
I don't. Look, and I've seen the clips. Anthony Starr is great. Everything
Can't
like
look-
that.
Yeah,
Anthony
Homelander,
Starr-
Butcher,
Anthony Starr is the greatest
villain.
in any superhero project all time.
Oh yeah.
Over Heath Ledger's Joker.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I was looking at him.
Over Thanos, over Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. I'm taking Homelander as a better villain than all of them.
I don't know if I would say all that, but he's up there.
Yeah.
The Boys is
Homelander is the best villain.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta
superhero
watch
project.
The
The
Boys.
fact that you looked into my eyes and said She-Hulk, some 8-episode spin-off
She-Hulk is great.
bullcrap.
I enjoy She-Hulk.
She-Hulk is great.
Working.
She-Hulk is
I
fantastic.
want to ask you,
It's
did you
not as
watch
good as
it
The
as it
Boys.
came out, episode to episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't. This is your job, so that makes sense. I didn't. I waited because it got so much hate, and then I watched all of it. I binged all of it in like 2 days after. They should have released it all at once. It wouldn't have gotten nearly as much hate.
I think so too.
it
I
would
think so too.
because
I think a lot of the Disney Plus shows would have benefited a lot more if they were just released all at once.
absolutely correct. The only one that isn't that way, and I know you're going to agree with me here, is WandaVision. WandaVision was correct to release week to week.
Yeah.
The WandaVision era, now this is a hot take. I got murdered for this on the internet. I like WandaVision better than Endgame.
I enjoy WandaVision a lot, not more than Endgame.
No, I feel you, and I get that I'm in the minority there, but I fucking loved WandaVision. Week to I was out of the MCU
It was an
after
experience
Endgame,
week to
and
week.
that brought me right back in. That was as in all the theory videos, all the Mephisto stuff. Everything was amazing week to week. When Evan Peters showed up at the door, I shit my pants.
Ralph Boner is the worst decision the MCU
Yeah.
has ever made in the history of the company.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
they
poor
should have
decision.
seen that coming.
Yeah.
Loki is the best MCU show.
Are we considering Daredevil?
No.
Great.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Agree. Very nice.
I,
Awesome.
I love Loki.
Love Loki.
You want to give me a clink for that?
And-
where's your water bottle? Clink us with your water bottle.
Hey,
There we go. Nice.
we need to get another mug.
Yeah, we need a guest mug.
For guests. Well, that's going to be gross. We need to get a different mug
wash
for
it.
everybody. We'd get you a Superman mug.
Hell yeah.
We'd get Straw Hat a Pixar mug.
You do already have the villain mug.
I know,
The
that's true.
symbiote. All right. Loki has more Riz than Tony Stark.
Wrong.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Loki's the man.
Disagree.
What are these questions? Give us some shit, man. You're giving us nothing.
Oh, I thought that one was good. Loki gets himself as a girl.
That's true. That's kind of weird.
That's Riz. I saw
So, would you categorize him as dead weight on this podcast?
Depends on the episode.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the episode.
Fucking 7.
You want to start? Or you want me to start? Okay, so here's how this works. I assume you've seen it, but we'll read a statement like Invincible's the greatest show of all time, and then we'll say 3, 2, 1. We'll either hold up agree or disagree. We'll also say it out loud, and then we shall discuss and tell each other how stupid we are. Okay.
Great. Can't wait.
We've got some Invincible ones, but I'm also throwing in some non-Invincible ones to spice it up. So
Whatever
ready?
you want.
Live action Marvel movies are generally better than live action DC movies. 3, 2, 1. Agree.
Generally.
Generally.
But that's
Doesn't
just
necessarily mean DC movies are bad.
no. But just because the DCEU was not everyone's favorite, like Man of Steel, Batman v Superman.
You like Man of Steel.
I like Man of Steel.
You son of a bitch.
It's okay.
Oh, no.
I don't love it.
I think it's the worst
But
movie
it's got
of all
some cool
time.
stuff in it. You don't like those penises that go up
Nope.
when the
I hate the penises.
when the Kryptonians are like, no, penis prison. No?
I hate the penis ships.
That's the one
Yeah.
thing I remember from that movie.
yeah. I just can't.
I will go all the way back to the inception of DC. I think that DC was born in the 30s and Marvel was born in the 60s. DC was born at a time when, what's the 30s? Is that horse and buggies? I'm educated.
Right, I
but
mean-
anyway, a long time ago.
Yeah.
So if you look at I know, I'm kidding. But if you look at DC as a whole, it's magic rings, invisible jets, lassos that make you tell the truth. It's it's antiquated, ridiculous garbage. And the Marvel stuff is of the radiation 60s, like counterculture. Like there's still like things about Marvel that are relevant today, and the DC stuff is less and less relevant as time goes on. And so you have to, in a sense, fundamentally alter what DC is built upon to make DC appeal to a modern audience, and therefore I think anyone that is doing a DC movie has an uphill battle ahead of them that is a little bit more than what you have when you just, like, you can take the Hulk and make the Hulk cool very easily, but some DC characters, am I going to get attacked for this? Are there a lot of DC fans out there that are going to come at me with the pitchforks? I don't care.
He doesn't care, guys.
I was just about to
The Flash sucks.
The movie?
The character?
The character. You run fast, whatever. What? I'm kidding.
You know, it's funny that you say that.
I don't know what's happening. My heart. we're switching gears too often. I don't know what's going on.
He is largely against the speedster scenes that we get in movies where it's just time stops.
My suspension of disbelief has its limits. He in what the frick?
So
is
you
it?
don't like Quicksilver?
That's the one I don't like.
That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
Why? It's his perspective.
Correct, but he would kill every single person that he's saving. They cannot move
In
that
the
fast.
mansion
He
in X-Men
can.
Apocalypse.
They cannot.
Why? Well, okay.
He got your ass.
I'm cooking.
Well, no.
I'm cooking.
Just cooking. It's a movie. I win. Like, what are we doing? Anyway,
No,
he got me. Come on. But no. I mean,
Chill out.
It's what is there something about his physical makeup that makes him resilient to the forces of moving that quick?
Yes. Yes. If I
What
take
are we
you,
doing?
If I take you,
Suspension of disbelief, my friend.
it has
Come
its limits.
on.
If I take you and I move you down the street in 0.1 seconds, you would explode.
I mean, sure.
Okay, that's a problem to me. I just can't do
Are
it.
you Neil deGrasse Tyson? Like, what is wrong with you?
That's his only one that bothers him, by the way.
Oh, I see.
Because
I
Avengers
see.
1 is his favorite movie of all time, and there's that scene of Tony getting thrown out of the building and he's falling, and then the suit comes on him, and then him going like this super fast right before he hits
The fact
ground.
that you think
That
that's
doesn't
even
bother him.
Oh, the trajectory and the forces on his body as he pulls it.
Yeah.
That's you?
No, that's not him. Is my point. Is
he's
it's
fine
like,
with that.
exactly, but it's only
you're
stuff.
not being honest if you think that's even remotely close to what Quicksilver does in that scene.
I'm just saying you're not a science guy other than the Quicksilver.
I am a
stuff.
science guy to a certain extent. My suspension of disbelief has its limits. That's fine. That's in this realm.
I
That's
thought
in
I
this
was
window.
enhancing your point. I wasn't taking a shot at you.
Yes, you
I
were.
was helping you.
No, you weren't.
Oh.
Is he getting angry?
Yes.
He's
That's this
furious.
podcast. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I've seen that. I've
Okay.
seen you talking about Last Jedi. I've seen things. I did some research.
Yeah, that's me. All right, Alec.
So I'll take a second to clear up some things though. Like
Okay.
I enjoy talking crap about Superman because it seems to get people all riled up on the internet, and I think that's funny.
Yeah,
but I will
I'm-
say for the record, I don't actually hate Superman.
No.
I
But
think
he
he's
clearly
cool. I think he's a
loses
cool character.
to Omni-Man and Invincible.
Clearly loses to Omni-Man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You are the expert on
Jeez.
power scaling.
Oh
Everybody
my
knows
God!
that.
Everyone knows if there's one thing that I do well, it's power scaling.
This is, thank you. You are incredible. Like genuinely, like I know we're halfway through, but like you're amazing. I love. Oh my
right.
God.
Best episode of all time.
I'll
this
take
is
it.
amazing.
I'll take it.
All right, Conquest pulling Mark's guts out was the grossest moment in Invincible so far.
3, 2, 1.
one.
Agree.
so far,
Agree. Oh. I didn't like that at all. I mean, Invincible is violent. It's always been violent.
Sure.
That's the only time I've ever been watching the show and been like, it's still happening. Why is it still on the screen?
And I know with the dog, where you turned up the volume on the yelp, you turned up the volume on that those
The
intestines.
squishing. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, it was so fun.
I didn't-
So fun. Shout out to Jeff Snell from Boombox Post.
Yeah.
Our post supervisor that does all of our sound stuff. And yeah, I just love those sessions and just being able to be like, make the squishing louder.
Psycho.
It's just, it's
Is it
so
a rating?
fun.
You're like, all right, it's at like a 4 right now. It needs to be at an 8.
Needs to be louder.
And then you're
Yeah,
like,
a
that's
little bit,
10,
but it's
let's bring
also
it down.
like open that up and show me what that is, and then he'll like open his screen and he'll show me like the 40 different sounds that go into what you're hearing, and I'll be like, all right, there's like a squishy squish that's like a can you which one is that? And then he'll find that and play it, and I'll be like, okay, make that aspect of it louder. That's really cool. And then he'll play it
hilarious.
again, and you can hear like more of a high pitch like in it, and it's great.
How
It's
long
great.
are these sessions?
It's not that. I mean, we watch the episode and then we all have notes. And Simon Rasiopa, my co-showrunner, Dan Duncan, and Sean O'Neill, the supervising directors, are all in there. And we watch the episode and we all take notes on stuff. And then we'll be like, go to minute this, and can that yell be louder? Can this be this? And the tweaking is so lightning fast that I sometimes give notes just to like see how fast they can address them, just because it's funny. It's
like a test.
But they'll just be like, oh yeah, be like, can you have this guy's volume do this, and then maybe can we get like a banging sound for that? And he'll be like, all right, cool. How's that? And then you'll hear it, and you're like, oh my god. So it's not that long.
All right, solid.
Sometimes I feel like I've answered a question too long, and I
No.
can tell you guys are getting bored.
No.
No,
but that's okay.
That's
fine.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
always bored when you're talking.
What the frick?
We've established a banter. He started it by
love it.
calling me out
love it.
for the 7 out of 10.
I love it. I love it, and I hate it. You're not gonna know where the line is, but when you find it, you're gonna regret it.
I was thinking about that. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a little too crazy. I need to really not cross any lines here.
Let's find that line.
Okay.
Cecil. I love talking about
Yes.
Cecil. It just makes me happy. Cecil was justified in the vast majority of his actions.
Oh man,
This is an easy answer for me.
it's justified. I mean,
3,
yeah.
2, 1. Agree. That's
Yeah.
my goat.
We hear a lot about how Cecil is maybe made worse of a guy in the comics, and again,
Yeah.
we aren't experts on that, obviously. But like,
And I don't remember. So
excellent. The writing for him in the show is so brilliant. He is like genuinely so kind. Like in season 2
yeah,
especially, he is like everybody's therapist on top of making these awful decisions. The conversation he has with Mark in this latest season, season 4, where he's like, you shouldn't make the decision to kill somebody. Put that on me. I already
gave
don't
up
sleep.
sleeping years
Yeah.
ago.
Like,
what a great
he's
guy.
a fucking goat. We love Cecil on this podcast.
What a great guy.
Yeah, he's
great
just-
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's
He's
it.
cool.
During the Mark versus Cecil episode, we filmed an episode, and I came out full force. Cecil's my guy. We had a lot of angry comments. I was going to Comic-Con, so people were coming up to me like, "Really, you like Cecil?" I was like, "Frick yeah, I like Cecil."
I'm skewed because I have to, like, as a writer, I have to identify with every character that I write. So
Yeah.
even when the characters are doing bad things, I have to be like, oh, I understand why they're doing that, and I can see their motives.
How do you identify with Conquest not having any friends?
Yeah, I mean, he's a lonely guy, and he's treated as a weapon, so he does what a weapon does.
And you're a
So,
weapon.
Sure, I'm a weapon.
You just said you have to resonate with all of your characters.
Yeah, that's me. No, I have to identify. with them and
Understand.
stuff.
He doesn't have to be a weapon
It doesn't mean
himself.
I don't have to go beat people up to write stories of people getting beaten up or anything.
right.
That would be
You can
lunacy.
sympathize.
This is why you are the
Lunacy.
genius writer and I am the idiot podcast.
Thank you.
You're
Please.
welcome.
I would like the two of you to compliment me more often.
That won't be a problem.
I'm just saying. I'm counting to 10 in my head between them, and when
Okay.
I get to
Every
12 and
10
13,
seconds?
but when I get higher than 10, it starts to make me angry.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just know that there's a
Every
count
10
going
seconds.
on every 10 seconds. Yeah.
Right.
We pre-negotiated this before I came on, and I just wanted to tell you
missed the
guys it
memo.
was a stipulation that
Okay.
was important to me.
Sure.
So, yeah.
You're doing a great
I
job
don't
on
want
this
to end this
podcast right now.
podcast until everyone watching this podcast hates me. All right, go ahead.
Invincible's Earth is the worst place to live in fiction. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Like, Arrakis is pretty bad. There are worse places, but Invincible's Earth is bad.
Episode 4 is
Quiet place? I want to live in that world.
you can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, but Invincible's
Chicago-
Earth...
Also,
Chicago-
your kid sneezes and a monster comes out of nowhere and eats them?
Yeah, it's
That's
bad.
that's a worse world than Invincible.
Sure, but it's bad.
It's bad. It's up there.
Invincible's bad.
It's bad. You wouldn't want to live there.
Invincible is worse if you're invincible, though.
Yeah.
There are people in Invincible that they're fine. We haven't done anything to Ohio,
Yeah.
have we?
Odds are you will.
Just don't live in Chicago. Dude, I don't want to live.
It's coming for you, Ohio.
I don't want to live in episode 4
No.
in hell.
No.
Also, I don't want to live in the bad
Underrealm,
writing.
not
but-
a fun place.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
I didn't say anything. All right.
He found the line.
You're an unbelievable creator and writer.
You're a genius.
10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds.
That backfired on me. I don't like this at all. Go ahead.
Batman's no kill rule is stupid.
Oh. Get that out of here.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Oh.
Agree.
Wait. What was it again? What
Batman's no kill rule is stupid.
is stupid?
You agree
Is
that it's stupid.
I agree that it's stupid. I mean, it's a tough one for me.
Yeah.
It's a fundamental part of his character.
Correct.
So in that respect, it is important. I don't like Batman as much as everyone does, though. It's just ridiculous. This character is just the bane of the comic book industry.
What?
That's a little. I was ready to hear you out.
Too much.
Sure, I'll give you that. It's a lot.
It's just, DC publishes like 50 different Batman books. It's like 90% of their line.
But you love
every
Absolute
creator
Batman.
I talk to is like, I just want to do Batman. I just can't wait to do Batman. And it's just like, oh my gosh, why? Why is this character so popular?
Do you like
it just
Absolute
takes
Batman?
up so much oxygen. I mean, you put spikes on Batman. He's got an axe. Like, yeah, I can't argue with that. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
But do we need two Batman? Get rid of the other Batman.
Yeah.
We just need one Batman.
Sure.
This is too much Batman. Too much Batman.
Okay.
And the Batman movies. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
You don't like Dark Knight?
No. I like the Nolan ones a lot. I do think that. So in my opinion, I'll just do that now. Let's put these away. No, I'm kidding. But I think that the '89 Tim Burton Batman movie was great. But I feel like every movie past that, as much as I love the Nolan movies, is in that vein too much. It's like there's a whole other lane for Batman, and you could do so much other things with Batman, but everyone's trying to do these like dark, real world, dramatic, like Batman movies, and I would rather see Batman fighting space aliens and doing fun stuff and doing some stuff that Batman does from time to time that isn't necessarily in that very narrow
Sure.
like thing.
Do you think James Gunn, his Batman, will potentially do that? Batman
I'm
Brave and-
hoping so.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got a
we
chance.
hope so, too.
Because it ain't going to be the Batman Part 2.
Right. Yeah, and in a world where you have the Batman that's doing that, I hope that they pivot and do something different. So yeah.
See?
Did you watch-
have a lot of good takes.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
He's never said that to me before.
That was like 15 seconds in.
Yeah,
I'll take
sorry.
I'll take it.
Did you watch Creature Commandos?
Yeah.
The Batman that we see, obviously, for 2 seconds with the Dr. Phosphorus scene, that seems like the correct Batman.
We'll see.
If that's one of his
Agreed.
villains that he takes out in a night, I'm feeling good.
One of my favorite Batman things ever is the cartoon Batman Brave and the Bold.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that was a cartoon where
Very fantastical.
it would be like, aliens are invading, someone call Batman.
Yeah.
And in the DC universe, that is not your first call.
Yeah.
So that to me is funny, exciting, different, weird, and cool, and I love it.
Yeah. In Invincible, storylines taking place on Earth with characters like Adam Eve, Debbie, Rex, and Cecil are more entertaining than storylines in space, like with Alan, Nolan, Thetis, and Thrag.
Interesting. 3, 2, 1. Agree, disagree, agree.
You like the space stuff more.
No, I don't know that one is better than the other. I think they
Well,
might.
I took a hard take here. One is better than the other, and you're saying that one is better than the other.
No, he's saying
Oh,
he doesn't.
I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't agree that those are better.
Gosh, dang it.
You got me.
Yeah.
He got you.
All right.
You got me.
Listen, I don't have the best grasp on the English language, so I'm trying to navigate this as best I can.
Neither does he, apparently.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're in this together.
I'm making you look better.
I like that.
I think.
I like how I keep leaning into the mic when I don't need to. You guys like that?
No, it's awesome.
The audio levels will just be all over the place. It's fine. No, I mean, my favorite characters are Cecil, Debbie, and Eve.
Okay.
So
Well, then of course you would.
yeah, I mean, they're just the best. They're just the best.
Marcus the goat. Oh, you did such a phenomenal job with him. I like no glaze, but like a lot of glaze. Like
10 seconds.
He's unbelievable. Along with all the people you just named. Like, it's just the best.
Cool.
All right. Have you seen Into and Across the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
The Spider-Verse trilogy has a chance to be the best superhero trilogy ever.
I don't like that face at all.
3, 2,
I was just
1.
like, trying to think
Agree.
of... Yeah,
Agree,
I mean, it has a
agree.
chance, sure.
Yeah.
What do you think of the first two films?
I think they're good. I liked it. I think that, you know, I don't know. They're like, what are they, near perfect movies? They're great.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think is the best superhero trilogy right now? Is it The Dark Knight? Because you got the Guardians
I dislike
trilogy.
Batman so much that I can't. As much as I love Christopher Nolan movies, I can't give the the Dark Knight trilogy. I can't give that to the top status.
Well, you got the Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey. You've got...
Yeah, but you got Spider-Man 3 in the mix, and that's
Yeah.
a tough one.
Brings it
That's
down.
a tough one for me.
It's okay, but TASM 2 is great, though, right?
The Amazing
Chasm?
Spider-Man 2.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield.
He loves
Oh,
that movie.
terrible.
Yes.
Terrible. I mean, I don't like to publicly talk about my opinions of movies, but Amazing Spider-Man 2 is dog shit.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
As much as I love Jamie Foxx, I love Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield is a great Spider-Man. There are aspects to both of those movies that are spectacular, but that movie's a mess.
Mess. He excuses a lot of the garbage in that movie.
Because it has also all of the peak. It does.
And he's my 8.5 guy. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, you're rethinking that now, huh? Yeah.
I didn't answer on my favorite trilogy.
Captain
I
America
like
trilogy.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man.
Captain America is a hard one because the first Captain America is great.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite Marvel movies. I love everything about it. It's such a great character study. It's fantastic. And especially in those first few movies where it's very like real world, it's cool seeing how Captain America like fits into World War II. Love that movie. And the other two Captain America movies are great, but they're like, I mean, Winter Soldier is but like the third one's basically an Avengers movie, so
movie.
it's like it's hard to be like a Captain America trilogy, you know?
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I don't know. What is my favorite superhero trilogy?
Iron Man's a fine answer. It's
I'll wait till Incredibles 3 comes out.
Ooh.
You like Incredibles 2?
It's fine.
Okay, yeah. But
But
we
Incredibles is
defended
great.
a little.
Incredibles 2 is I don't think I've watched it a second time. I think I only saw it when it came out, and in the theater I was like, oh man, that wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I feel like they should have done a time jump. I did not like how it continued right after the first movie.
I hope they do one for Incredibles 3. I want to see a teenage Jack. But we always say that Incredibles 2 gets a bad rap because the first one is just so freaking good.
First one's perfect.
The first one's a 10 out of 10.
One of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Terrifier movies are overrated.
Yeah, bang. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
They suck, Chris.
No,
They're
they
awful.
Do not.
They're
You're not-
unwatchable.
No, you just have. It's an acquired taste. Okay, you sip enough blue cheese, eventually you'll like it. Like I said, I grew up in the era. My thing, the way I got into movies was horror.
Yeah.
So when I had a laptop and I learned how to download movies illegally, I was just watching things like Leprechaun, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and that was, I don't know, the thing I liked, horror and just trashy fun. And I yearn for the days of a new horror icon, and you can't deny Art the Clown
Art
is
is
everywhere
yes.
now. Call of Duty collabs in every Halloween
Yes,
store
he
now.
is a horror icon, yes.
And I think it's for good reason. Do his movies sometimes lack substance? Sure, but
Not sometimes.
it took Jason 3 movies to fully form himself into the hockey mask and the outfit, and he spawned 12 films. We're on Art's 3rd film, and I already see the guy everywhere, fully loved.
Are you saying Terrifier 1 is just as good or better than the first Friday the 13th?
In a modern sense, yes.
Terrifier
I
1?
think you-
I've only seen one. I've only seen Terrifier
I will
1.
admit I'm not the biggest fan of 1 because it is no
it's
plot.
nothing.
It's just Art walking around killing for fun, and to some people that's a vibe and they like that. I like 2 because they add some lore. They have characters. Sienna, I think, is an awesome final girl. Lauren Rivera, the actress. I think yes. In the future, you will see people bring that up, like Friday the 13th Part 1 or the Texas Chainsaw
What do you
Massacre.
think of 3? Terrifier 3.
I also thought I really
Do you like
enjoyed it.
2 or 3 better?
I am in the middle. I think I'll go more 2 though. I do
Okay.
like 3 though.
I hated every second of 3. And I did not like 1. I haven't seen 2.
Is it the gore? Is it the lack of plot? Is it? Does Art as a character though not make you happy?
So 1, I can give you my exact opinion on 1. 1, the practical effects are very impressive, especially for the budget. And that's my only positive takeaway. I just don't like it. I don't care for art. I don't find him entertaining. I don't care that he's sawing this girl in half.
get you.
Like, I just like, whatever. But the third one, to me, tries so hard with the lore, and the lore sucks so bad to me. I think the lore is such dog shit.
It's not that the lore sucks, it's that it's being handed out in such breadcrumbs movie per movie. It's feeling it's feeling like it's overstaying its welcome, or it feels like they don't have a plan and they're just teasing, which I do think so, and the director of them is a fan of mine, so that does maybe bias myself to be nicer, but I like those movies even before I met him and whatnot, so I stand by it. Okay.
I mean, Terrifier 1.
They're not for everybody.
It's one of the
I
worst
get
movies
you.
of all time.
I don't know.
It's
the thing about, and I will respect, they're all shot on film. They look really good, and again, I can't say enough about the practical effects are always impressive, but it's like, even the moment where you have the girl in the third one where she's like, I want to look somebody like that in the eyes, and then you have that scene. It's
that
so
payoff. That's a cool payoff.
No,
I like
it isn't.
That
It's
payoff.
bad. I'm sitting there and I don't give a fuck.
I'm very interested to see if I will like 2 and 3. I like.
You
You haven't
won't.
seen- oh, okay.
I don't like Midsummer because I think it's a nothing movie until
That
the
one,
end.
I don't know, man. I'd rather see Art chainsaw some guy up the ass than drink period blood like in
Exactly.
Midsommar.
But the point I'm making is like
Maybe that
nothing
makes me
happens in that
misogynist.
movie.
I don't know.
Nothing happens in that movie until the end where they're setting people on fire.
Yeah.
Like they have the scene where people are jumping off the cliff and smashing their heads in or whatever. But like I don't like a movie, especially Terrifier 1, where like the entire point of this is to just shock. And that's it. And if you're gonna be boring the rest of the movie, but have a naked girl get sawed in half from her vagina, like, cool. But like that's not enough for me to like the movie or say that it's not.
I get you.
You know what I mean? And I'm all. Saw is my favorite horror franchise.
Oh, no.
Okay, so
You
I'm
like
fine
Saw?
with the gore.
Okay with Saw.
You're okay.
I love Saw.
I love
the
Saw
lore.
1.
The lore in Saw and the twist endings and the that kind of stuff is way better than anything I've gotten in Terrifier so far.
So far, yes,
Yeah.
I will agree.
I'm a huge Wan guy. James Wan is my goat.
Oh, yes, same.
Huge.
Did you like Malignant?
I do like Malignant.
I like Malignant. I'm so sad that came out during the pandemic and it didn't do as well because I would have seen a sequel to that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, for sure. But I understand. Even if it didn't release in the pandemic, I could see that movie.
Yeah, it was
not.
probably not going to do well either way, but
No.
I thought it was cool. I loved
Yeah,
it.
his
You know what's gonna do well?
Megan,
Megan.
Yeah.
because of James Wan.
He's a
His Cthulhu movie. If it ever
yes.
happens, number one highly most anticipated movie for the next 10 years for me, other than like Doomsday and like Superman.
Yeah,
Like,
I get you.
I can't stress enough how bad I want that.
that would be awesome.
All right, I'll go.
Yep.
Batman's villains are overrated.
3, 2, 1.
Nice work,
What?
everybody.
No.
Do you
Nice
think
work,
I was?
everybody.
Do you think I was gonna agree to that?
No, it was
Oh,
just something I had written down. I thought would
He's
be
got
fun.
the best rogues gallery. And
Yeah,
for
he
good
does.
does by far.
Who's second? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And who's third? I don't know.
Don't-
I think
don't know, don't
Superman
care.
has an argument. They just have to showcase them because I can
True.
name probably more Superman rogue gallery than any other non-Spider-Man or Batman villain.
Yeah, that's true.
Brainiac, Metallo,
Lex
the
Luthor.
Bizarro. Lex Luthor. Yeah, he's got. They just haven't
Doomsday.
been showcased in live action media enough, or other media.
What's Apocalypse's do? Darkseid?
Yep.
That counts too. Yeah.
He's more of a Justice League villain.
Yeah. But who's going hand?
Would you call Thanos an Iron Man villain?
No.
No.
Go fuck yourself.
I don't think that's comparable at all.
Yeah, I think.
I think it is
Who did you
totally
say?
comparable.
Darkseid.
Darkseid.
Yeah, you could say he's a Superman villain. I think.
I think he's more of a Superman villain than
Yeah.
Thanos is.
Aliens.
Oh yeah, Thanos is not a Superman villain. Thank you very much, Andrew, for that astute
And
observation.
Thanos is to Iron Man. You freaking
You
moron.
fucking moron.
Okay,
freaking jerk.
guys, come
Loser
on.
face.
I'm here.
Do you curse?
I do, but I'm
you
kind
say-
of the Nick
can you
A30 of the movie space, so
Yeah,
I keep
so
it family
you
friendly a
keep-
little.
keep it really
but
family
I
friendly.
do a lot of sexual undertones, so
Oh,
I
yes.
balance it out.
Can
like
you say
that.
F you hat guy? Like actually, can you?
I'll F you, fat hack guy.
Yeah. Link to that. You know what I mean? Oh, okay.
That was great. All right, you.
Yep. Thunderbolts is the best MCU movie since Endgame.
Oh, what a great question, Andrew. Nice work.
Frick you.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Of course.
I
It is
think
below.
Shang-Chi.
Guardians 3.
Would you
Oh, Guardians.
Say it
3,
louder.
sorry.
Say it louder
I
with your
said
chest.
Shang-Chi. I forgot about Guardians 3. I meant Guardians 3, yeah. He reminded me of Guardians 3.
But you have,
But-
Sha-
but
you
that's
have
at least
Shang-Chi
2.
ahead of Thunderbolts?
I do. Shang-Chi
No
reminded
way.
me why the MCU was successful when it
Yes!
No way.
That's the exact, like, almost bar for bar, word for word, what I said when I walked out of the theater.
There's no
I literally-
way you believe
I
that.
watched Shang-Chi and I was like, that reminded me of Marvel. That's
was-
why I get excited for Marvel.
Okay, because like one Captain America, Iron Man, they were known. But they were still C-list, D-list at that time. They were known. But Shang-Chi was nobody to the general audience. And you see it and you watch it and you go, this is what makes Marvel great. They introduce a character I've never heard of, bring him into modern day. His powers were so exciting. I was like, I can't wait till he interacts with the
fight
Avengers.
scenes.
Yeah, and now that he's in Doomsday, I can't wait to see what he'll do there.
Yeah, we're finally getting
But you don't think this movie is... I'm fine, great. I love Simu Liu as Shang-Chi as well, and I really like Wenwu the villain. You're fine with Awkwafina throughout that movie?
I don't hate Awkwafina as much as other people. I guess she can be annoying at getting every voice roll out there, but I don't... What you talking about? I'm fine with that.
Okay, you're fine with Wenwu being a great villain the entire movie and extremely threatening and everything, and then just dying, and then it's just a big CGI dragon fuckfest at the
The
end?
dragon is pretty cool.
Fuck
Yeah,
The
yeah,
dragon is pretty
Yes, he
cool.
is. Yes, he
I
is.
can't believe this, Chris. I'm so
The dragon fight was sick.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed.
I know, Alex.
sick.
All right, here we go.
Wait, hold on. What else is better than Thunderbolts? Because I wasn't going to even say Shang-Chi. No Way Home and Guardians 3.
No Way Home.
So do you said you disagree though on Thunderbolts being the best though, right?
Yes, because Guardians 3, No Way Home is post Endgame.
Do you have Deadpool and Wolverine over Thunderbolts?
See, look, if I put aside my Spider-Man nostalgia, I wouldn't disagree with someone saying Thunderbolts is better than No Way Home.
Because you are one of the people that's of the opinion that No Way Home is just nostalgia bait.
No, not that it's just nostalgia bait. I can just aware that it definitely enhances my enjoyment of it a lot. But I mean, it was pretty messy as a movie.
Yeah, see, we don't feel that way at all. We are No Way Home truthers. I will tell you right now with a straight face, I think No Way Home is the third best movie in the MCU.
I like it a lot, and I love it. And there's some things that I guess I rewatched it enough where it just some of the flaws really stand out.
So
now.
many people tell me that No Way Home isn't rewatchable. It's in my opinion that it's the most rewatchable MCU movie. I'd turn on No Way Home at any time. No problem.
I will too.
Bang that shit out.
Do you have Deadpool and Wolverine over Thunderbolts?
No.
Good.
All right, that's fine. That's fair.
Good.
That's a toss-up for me. All right.
Let's get into the nitty gritty, shall we?
Oh, jeez.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi is a good movie. 3, 2, 1. Easiest degree of all time.
Yeah.
Where do
I
you
really
have it?
don't surprise. I never got the art because I'm a casual Star Wars fan. I just check out the mainstream movies. I don't get into. I've never watched Clone Wars and the animated stuff. I don't get into the deeper stuff. I'm literally just a person of, oh, new Star Wars. I guess I'll go see it.
Yeah.
That's my opinion on it. When I saw Last Jedi, that to me was like, whoa, they flipped it on the script for me. They're doing something that had me invested in. I was stunned to see the diehard fans hate it. And when I just heard someone explain to me why, they were just being subversive to be subversive. I didn't feel that way. I felt like they were trying to give a new identity with a new era. And Star Wars fans were so scared of it that they had to backtrack and then deliver an even worse Star Wars movie.
Yep.
In comparison, not that Last Jedi was worse though, but I love what they were setting up, and I wish Ryan Johnson
What
kind
were they
of
setting up?
Everything.
everything.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
Kylo.
Luthen.
I don't know if Kylo Ren was originally going to turn the way they had him written and
No.
stuff like
no,
that.
he was going to be bad.
He was going to be bad, and that was going to be fine. But I felt like it was more dramatic the way it was written, and his turn just felt kind of cheap in the end. Even though I really like, because Kylo is my favorite character of the new trilogy. So yeah, I think what Ryan Johnson did was bold, brave, and good for the franchise.
Well, it
And
wasn't
you
good for the
sissy
franchise.
nanny Star Wars fans couldn't handle it.
Yep, correct. Thank you.
So fight? Like, is that what you
So
want?
I've got something about Last Jedi that I'm dying to tell you. You ready for this?
Okay.
Every time you hear a complaint about Last Jedi, it's too different. It was too submersive. It was subversive to be subversive. You hear things like that, right? Okay? You ready? You sitting down? Andrew, what is your complaint about Last Jedi?
Yeah, you say it's subversive and they were trying to do something bold and new. It's the exact same movie if you combine Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi together.
He believes it's too samey. How interesting is that?
I don't. I feel, if anything, and that's the reason we're getting nothing but like a wide galaxy
Garbage. Yes.
of characters who have to re-show up and references and callbacks to all this, and I don't
That
know.
has nothing to do with it. Last Jedi is just there are scenes that are almost shot for shot the same as scenes from Empire Strikes Back and
But
Return
the
of the Jedi.
context is completely different.
No, it's
I
not.
bet
The
they
context is there is the Empire, which is the New Order, which is
First Order.
and the First Order, and there's the Emperor, who is now Snoke, and there's Kylo Ren, who is now Darth Vader, and there's Rey, who is now Luke, who is in a scene where they are turning on each other, and Kylo Ren kills Snoke, and Darth Vader kills the Emperor, and Luke is Rey. It's like, it's crazy
But
how
doing
similar
it in the second movie is what...
Oh, wow!
Yes!
So different!
Yes, it is different.
Oh my gosh!
You insist
we
that
wait
it's not
15
different.
years for our new freaking Star Wars trilogy, and you give us Force Awakens, which is clearly A New Hope. And then I give you a pass on that because you're finally bringing it back. So sure, make it kind of similar, and then you give us another one like that, and the only thing that you give us new is bullcrap Luke.
All the problems that you have with Last Jedi being too samey is shit that is from Force Awakens. It's not your beef with Last Jedi, and what Last Jedi was doing the new stuff.
I do think the context is there, because that's like saying, that's like the people who put together the clips of Zack Snyder's movies with the new Superman trailer going,
Yes.
look how
it is,
James
it is
Gunn
the
copied."
entirety of the movie. What happens in The Last Jedi? What happens?
Okay, I haven't seen it.
He's
in
a
a while,
casual
but
Star
I'm a
Wars fan.
casual-
You're putting him
But I mean,
under
like
the
you
gun.
brought up Snow, comparing him to who? Who did you?
The Emperor.
Emperor. Okay, but wasn't it crazy that you think Snoke is supposed to be this big threat, this big, and the way Kylo takes him out? And I thought that's so submersive and
Yes.
smart. And it's like it was never about that. It was never
Correct.
about
It's about
Vader.
Kylo.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
And the-
about Darth Vader killing the Emperor. It's the same exact scene. What happens before that?
that's what
Where
I
does
know.
Rey go?
But
Where
the
does Rey go?
context is
What is Rey
different.
doing?
She does go on her own, but also
No, what does Rey go? Where does she go? Who does she look for?
Luke
To do what?
to train.
What does Luke do in Empire Strikes Back? He goes to look
To
for Yoda,
Yoda
to get
train,
trained.
yes.
Because Yoda fricked off by himself. Luke left to go by himself
But
on a
again-
desert island in a
But did
desert
Luke
planet.
willingly want to train her, or did it take some conviction?
Oh no, he didn't. Yoda didn't want to train Luke.
Yeah, but that
Luke
was
didn't
for
want to
2
train
seconds.
Rey.
Luke never wanted to train Rey, and then he's forced to. He doesn't want to do it, and then
Just like Yoda.
Yoda teaches him a very valuable lesson. There's no Obi-Wan character that comes and teaches Yoda a lesson, and then Yoda.
Are you listening
doesn't-
to yourself?
Yoda.
The whole framework of the movie is the exact same, and then there are scenes that are the exact same, and your argument is there's one scene that's different?
No, because you're taking out the most important context. Does Yoda come in at the end of the Empire Strikes Back and save the day? No, because that's what Luke does in Last Jedi, and you just don't like it.
I never said. When have I said I don't like Luke coming back at the end?
I've always said because it's a projection, because he's not actually there.
Yeah, I
You've
think that's
always
stupid.
criticized that scene.
I think that's stupid. It kind of took the rug out from under me, but the whole staring down the First Order is actually kind of cool. I just don't like the reveal that he's just not even there.
But how else would he get there?
You know what else? You know what else is happening on that planet? AT-ATs are walking on a white substance planet.
It's all
coming
visual
to
stuff for him.
It's the whole story. It's not the Luke going to find Yoda and Rey going to find Luke isn't a visual thing. That's the whole first half of the movie that is the same as Empire Strikes Back.
Again, I think there are similarities, and I think those were done on purpose. So when the subversion comes, it lets you know this isn't your grandpappy Star Wars. It goes a different way. But I get you. I like some faults. I will say is they do the Finn character dirty. And
Absolutely.
that is where
I
will agree
hate
on the
Canto
faults.
Bite. The gambling planet sucks.
One of the only new things they have in the movie is the whole Canto Bite thing, which everyone hates. You know how else is new? Rose. Everyone hates that. Everyone hates what they did with Finn.
Yeah.
So all the new stuff sucks, and then the only stuff that doesn't suck is very similar until the very end. So you get 90% the same movie. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. It's interesting hearing the opinion of like a diehard Star Wars fan, because like to me, that's the route I wanted to go. And like I was devastated when I heard Rian Johnson wasn't going to get that trilogy, or he says he's still in talks, but I doubt it's ever happening.
The thing that's upset me most about Star Wars is that Star Wars has become a TV show franchise instead of a movie franchise.
I cannot wait to
Cooking.
see the Mandalorian box office, because
Also
that
cooking.
is going to be like what. Because I don't like to be a Star Wars hater, but I do think Disney has brought the brand down. Like maybe this isn't even comparable or relatable, but like I'm a big Fortnite guy. I still play Fortnite, and they're having a Star Wars season.
Yeah.
And I saw the reports that this is the second lowest player recorded count, because a lot of people aren't tuning into this Star Wars season because they're not interested. And I think a lot of that happens with the shows where like Skeleton Crew didn't get renewed. I loved Skeleton Crew. I thought that was nice, and
good.
it didn't have enough viewership where I think they wanted to continue it. And I'm thinking they're going to face the Marvel problem where like Thunderbolts underperform. This could be a Star Wars movie that makes $50 million opening weekend. Domestically.
No way.
Domestically.
No,
Domestically.
there's no way. There's just no way. You are underrating the brand of Baby Yoda, Grogu.
Okay, that
You are like
that's true.
severely
If this was
underrating that.
any other TV show, if it was an Andor,
You don't think it's gonna hurt it though that there's 3 seasons and that
No,
a lot of audience will see this?
because I guarantee you there are people that don't have Disney Plus that have always seen Baby Yoda and they're like, I want to see what the Baby Yoda fuss is about. They don't know his name is Grogu or any of that, and they're gonna the whole marketing. It's gonna be like Stitch. Baby Yoda, Grogu is going to be everywhere. I think that movie's gonna make $1 billion. I really do.
I don't know about
Really?
that.
I don't think the Starfighter Ryan Gosling movie will come out. I don't think it's gonna happen. The Sean Levy one. I don't even think it's gonna happen. But if that happens, that's the $50 million one that you're talking about.
What's the lowest opening Star Wars movie
Solo?
in Disney? Solo? How much was that?
I'll tell you right now.
Domestically.
Yeah.
Not worldwide.
but like, I know it's become like he said, Star Wars has become too much a TV show franchise and not a movie franchise. I agree with him on that.
It's just
I want
oversaturated.
sure, just like the MCU was for a
Yes.
couple of years. But if you take all
Domestically, 84 million.
Okay, and that was pretty bad.
Solo.
Yes,
That's
but-
awful.
Mandalorian and Grogu are the 2 most popular Star Wars characters since Disney has taken over.
Correct.
I think Mando and Grogu are just as or more famous and popular than Rey and Kylo and people like that.
I would say more at
Yeah.
this point.
So,
Yeah.
so
No,
I
he's
think
cooking.
it's gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll crush. I do think you're underrating it.
No,
a bit.
I'm not saying that one would open at 50 million, but I'm saying I see that as a future with where they're headed.
I think that's how I feel about Starfighter, the Ryan Gosling, Sean Levy one, if it even comes out. But this is my opinion. The other day, I went to a lovely event. It was called A Night with Andor. And there was a Q&A with the full cast, and everybody was there. It was amazing. But they showed us an episode. Did you watch Andor?
No.
Don't worry about it. It's a great show, but
I
don't
hear
worry
it's
about
great.
it.
I
It's
hear it's
amazing.
good.
But they showed the Mon Mothma speech episode. They showed that in the theater. And watching Star Wars, even though this was a made-for-TV thing, and I only watched it on my computer or the TV downstairs or whatever, watching it on a big screen with a big group of people that are cheering and clapping and going woo and everything, that's what Star Wars is. That's what Star Wars always should be. And more, I'm realizing that The Mandalorian's great success at the start of Disney Plus is actually what led us down this dark road. And Star Wars becoming a TV show franchise, I think that has done more damage than anything else that Disney has done, even Last Jedi, which I'm a defender of Last Jedi. Last Jedi is my 3rd favorite Star Wars movie.
It's probably my favorite, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
I'm sorry, really.
That's bad.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I disagree with that. I think the
Okay.
first 2, Empire and New Hope, are masterpieces. But like when I look at Star Wars, like even I admit, even though I'm a defender of Last Jedi, that it was a disaster for the franchise. It divided the fan base more than anything else has ever.
It's more the fans that are.
Absolutely. And I think the fans are idiots.
Because didn't y'all give like Andor 8s out of 10s and you still got attacked
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that?
yeah. I gave it an 8.5 or a 9.
No, Star Wars fans are the worst fan base in the world. That's not even close. Nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
That's what everybody says. But like, and now I think that the worst projects that have come out for Star Wars, like I think Ahsoka season 2 is going to be awful because it's just going to be fans telling Dave Filoni what they want. I really do. And so that's now that Star Wars is becoming this show. Even though Last Jedi did irreparable damage probably to the Star Wars brand, I think the shows has done worse because nobody expects Star Wars movies anymore.
We'll see.
It's bad.
We'll see.
You want to do a couple more?
You finish off. Yeah.
Keep
Last
going.
one.
Yeah, no, I mean you keep going. Like do as many as you want to do on the regular,
Yeah.
and then we'll finish on the Patreon.
Okay, and then we also have we're doing a bracket on the Patreon. You just want to do the bracket
Yeah,
on the Patreon?
yeah.
Should we tell them?
No, we'll
But I
leave
wanna
it a
tell them.
surprise.
I'm gonna tell them.
Oh, so that way they yes up to
We'll see his
Patreon.
response.
Yeah, all right.
We're doing a bracket of the top 32 popcorn buckets.
I knew it. I knew it was popcorn buckets.
You're a professional.
He's a
Yes,
professional.
We had to.
So
I
we'll
stick
be,
it in
we'll
it.
be we'll be ranking
All right,
those.
do
Okay.
2 or 3 if you want, or whatever.
Speaking of popcorn buckets, I'll just do this one.
Okay.
The Superman popcorn bucket seems underwhelming.
Yeah,
The one that just got shown.
the translucent one.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
a little
It's cool, but it's not. It's not.
I was really hoping
Crazy.
for like the Daily Planet globe and Superman underneath kind of thing.
Yeah, I
or
like that.
You ready?
I don't know.
You know what I wanted?
Huh.
Crypto. Give
Crypto
me a
would've
big
been
crypto.
A little crypto dog, yeah.
Well, they normally come out with a few, so this is just like the first
Yeah,
one,
this would be
right?
one of the first ones, yeah.
maybe. But it's just the Superman logo,
it's
basically.
fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
It's
alright.
not bad. It's just
Nah.
okay. Stranger Things is Netflix's best show.
Huh. 3, 2, 1. I can already tell you now.
Agree.
What do you think
Agree.
Netflix's best show is?
I Squid Games.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Well, it's not even that it's best. I would say I like it better than Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But
Season 2?
Well, season 2's fault is that they just broke up season 2 in 2 parts and called it season 3.
Yeah.
That
It should have been season 2 is a part 1.
Yeah, basically. But the writing on it, I really like it. And Stranger Things is good. It's good. It just.
Do you have anything else that comes to mind ahead of?
Oh man, my mind goes blank on questions like that. You guys name some, and then
Peaky
I'll
Blinders is a Netflix show.
It started on.
So you're not considering it as a Netflix original? All right, Haunting of Hill House is better
Haunting of
than
Hill House.
Stranger
Oh,
Things.
yeah.
Is really good.
Yeah. All the Mike Flanagan series. If I'm being honest.
Are you a big fan of Midnight Mass?
That's the only one I didn't see.
I haven't seen it either. That's why I was asking. I wanted to ask you if you recommended it or not.
Yeah.
I saw his movie Life of Chuck last night.
Was it good?
No.
I see a lot of people love it.
The trailer looks amazing.
Is it just too simple-handed? What
No.
is it? It's just
It just kind of sucks.
this guy's. Oh.
I haven't seen it, so we'll see.
Yeah, now that's my opinion. Obviously, I have very differing opinions from many other
No.
people on the internet. And everybody at the screening that I was at
I'll
last
say
night,
lately I've heard you say more normie opinions. If I'm being honest.
I don't think that's true.
You get those comments, or do you get people
No,
saying
he gets
that?
Uh,
those comments.
I just think
I
I'm
find
right.
myself agreeing with you more, and I'm like,
Yeah, because Andrew's a fucking idiot.
no, Andrew's got some opinions.
Well, you wanted to fight me like 30 minutes
No,
ago.
I that rage, I couldn't believe it. I love it.
One more,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we'll do a couple more on the Patreon and the
Yeah.
bracket.
Yeah.
Megan 2.0 is
Oh
going to be
my
a great,
gosh.
fun, entertaining summer flick. 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
All right, let's
Weird
go.
Riz. Rocket Raccoon will not die in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Wow.
Three, two-
Wow.
Fat agree.
Wow. You don't think he will die?
I think it's a misdirect.
No. Dude, when an entire marketing campaign is centered around this character is clearly gonna die.
Yeah.
This character is
Yeah.
gonna die.
Fake out.
Be ready, because this character is gonna
I think-
die.
I think
Like
something-
Civil
they're
War?
not gonna
Like
die.
Civil War?
I think
like
something-
with
Yeah.
Rhodey?
Yeah.
I think something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
to him.
exactly.
Something really bad, like he gets separated from the Guardians, or Drax dies, or
I
something
think
like
Drax
that.
and Star-Lord are dying.
Drax is dead. You think they're going to kill Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
He makes so much money.
I don't think Chris Pratt is gonna come back to the MCU if James Gunn and the rest of the Guardians aren't involved.
Yeah.
Drax is dead as
Drax is dead.
I think it'd be hilarious if they killed him in like the first 10 minutes too.
Drax?
Because we all
Yo.
know he's dead. Like I think that'd be crazy.
I don't know if that would
did
be funny, but
No, I just think it'd be like, dude, the fans would go nuts. I'm always rooting for them to do shit to piss everybody off.
I mean, you must have liked Multiverse of Madness.
No, Multiverse of Madness is a disaster.
They killed Reed Richards like 10 seconds in.
That's my favorite scene in the movie.
Yo!
Let me tell you. Let's talk about this because this is something nobody likes the Illuminati. It makes no sense to me. They are exactly what they're supposed to be in that movie. Everybody's like, how is he the smartest person in the world if he gives away the secret on how
I
to
think
beat
that's
him?
a dumb argument.
Yeah, he's supposed to do that. He's supposed to be an idiot. They are supposed to be way too cocky and over their skis. Their whole attitude is, we're better than everybody else because we dominated Thanos. We're good. Nobody died in our universe. We know everybody's universe. Your universe 616. We're 838. We've got everything. We're this. We're that. They think they're God. They think there's no way in hell that anybody can beat them. That is the point.
Nah.
Nah.
Absurd. You're absurd. And
Look, that
do you
is the
think
fir-
John
that is-
Krasinski
that
should
is-
be the MCU Reed Richards? I do not.
That is the first. Okay, that's a separate conversation. The first time Reed Richards is introduced to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know how fans are going to react. You know how highly anticipated fans have been awaiting for this character to finally come to the MCU.
Especially if you cast John Krasinski as that.
Who was like one of the most popular fan casts of all time.
Yep.
And then to kill him like 2 minutes later, like that is crazy.
You're setting the tone. You're like, these guys are idiots. I loved that. Loved that.
He finds very weird things to explain bad
Like-
things and then uses that
And
as a reason to like
another
it.
thing too is that like I loved Wanda as a character, or I still love Wanda as a character. But
they did her
bro, when
so
she
good.
kills Patrick Stewart's Professor X, bro, like that like there, I've loved that man and that character for so long that there's whiplash. There's like, whoa.
No, I like the scene.
I might not
thought
be
it
able
was
to
good,
support
not
you
for
after
the same
this.
reason, but Marvel has lost its charm. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Look, I gotta explain this.
Yeah, let's
Oh
hear
boy.
it.
I gotta explain
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
He agrees.
Let's hear it.
I gotta explain this.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when you say Marvel has lost its charm, what the first thing that comes to my mind is like the way we experienced the MCU for its first entire Infinity Saga. Like the next saga could be fantastic. It could be even better than the Infinity Saga, but nothing is as good as the first time when you experienced it for the first time.
Here's why I said disagree. I agree with you completely. I said disagree because the statement was Marvel has lost its charm. I think it's lost some of its charm. I don't think it's lost all of its charm. I think we still have some stuff to look forward to.
True.
We still have TV shows. Shang-Chi was good. No Way Home was good. It's still got moments of goodness. And with Kang and, like you said, Fantastic Four and X-Men, we still have some stuff to look forward to. I don't think it's been as good or necessarily will be as good as, like you said, the first viewing and experience of the Infinity Saga, which means it's lost some of its charm, but not all of it, which is why I said
I actually think they, like, if done right, I think there's like a higher potential for Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars to be even better than Infinity War and Endgame.
Hopefully.
I agree. Like, the thing is like, I would have said yes, agree to that answer pre-Quantumania, and like I said, I don't like Quantumania, but the after credit scenes were like and Secret Invasion looks phenomenal.
Oh, Secret Invasion looks great.
I've been saying this since day one, since they showed all of the trailers and announced all of the shows. It seems that the only shows they put any money or care into have always been WandaVision, Loki, and Secret Invasion. Every other show looks like shit.
Dude, I've been saying this for the longest time. I don't trust Disney Plus because, like, the production quality just, like, is not the same.
It's so inconsistent.
It's not the same.
I love She-Hulk. Like, I love it. It was my favorite thing the MCU did last year. It looks awful. Like, the CGI looks terrible.
No.
In Miss Marvel, there is a scene that looks as bad as the 2001 Spider-Man movie where Green Goblin throws the grenades and they all turn to skeletons. There's a skeleton scene in Miss Marvel that looks that bad. Like, Moon Knight, the CGI consistent. Khonshu looked bad. The crocodile lady looked terrible. The hippopotamus looked good, but everybody else looked bad. But Secret Invasion, every trailer looks.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the CGI looks great.
Yeah.
The CGI in the She-Hulk trailers look bad.
With Secret Invasion, there's not a lot of CGI, you know, because the scrolls are actually like practical.
They're practical. You're
makeup
right.
Effects.
That's such a good point. I didn't think about that.
So
see, I learn something new every day.
Less CGI.
Yeah. Like Blue Beetle.
Looks amazing.
Exactly.
Rubber.
Yo, nah. That's one of the greatest superhero suits ever.
No.
Hell yeah.
No. I could name you.
Hell yeah.
I could name you 30 easily off the top of my head that are better.
Give me 5 that are better than the Blue Beetle suit.
TASM 2.
Oh, another thing that's great about that movie.
Yeah, best suit. It is the best suit. TASM 2.
Best love story.
Best love story.
Swinging
best
scene.
performances.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine.
Best performance. Tell that to Dane DeHaan. Tell that to Jamie Foxx. Tell that to Sally Field. She's phoning that performance in. No! Hell no! Hell no, bro! Gosh, you cannot.
Dude, the scene where her and Peter are in the bedroom and she's like, "You're my boy. You're my boy," because she doesn't want to tell him the truth. Good point. You're gonna tell her she phoned it in, bro?
Phoned it in.
That performance right there is better than any performance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You're out of your mind.
That's such
You're
a good
out
point.
of your mind.
Andrew kills it. Emma Stone kills it. It's so good.
Every Iron Man suit looks better than Blue Beetle.
Hell no. No way.
Well, Iron Man 1 for sure.
Okay.
All right, I don't even have to do
2.
CGI.
You said 30. Dude, we're asking for 5.
Bro, you guys aren't letting me finish. TASM 2. I don't like the TASM 1 suit, but it looks better. The fucking Iron Man 1 suit, the Mark 1 suit in Iron Man 1, the Mark 2 suit in Iron Man 1, the Mark 3 suit in Iron Man 1. Give me every Thor suit. Every Thor suit has been phenomenal. Give me Wanda. Give me Scarlet Witch in WandaVision. Give me Scarlet Witch in Multiverse of Madness. Give me every Doctor Strange suit. Give me...
dude, no way.
Dude, give me every Spider-Man suit. Give me Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, obviously. Give me the Homecoming suit. Give me the hoodie suit. Give me dude, you're out of your mind.
Dude.
Give me the final suit in No Way Home isn't great. Give me the Green Goblin suit in No Way Home with the hood and the rips and all that. Like, give me all of these. I could go forever.
I think you've given me out of that. I heard like 2 or 3 that are like maybe.
You're out of your fucking mind. What about the Daredevil suit?
I think most of the ones you mentioned are like on the same plane, but not necessarily better.
Crazy.
All right, Phase 1 is the worst phase of the MCU. 3, 2, 1. Disagree. Disagree. You cannot. Thank you. Disagree. You cannot disagree with this. You cannot agree with this.
I do.
when the Avengers is right there.
Avengers is great. Avengers is a top 5 MCU. No, it's a top 6 or 7 MCU movie.
Phase 4 has Quantumania. It has Thor: Love and Thunder. It has Multiverse of Madness.
It also has Loki.
Yeah, you're going to talk about
and
the TV
WandaVision
shows.
and She-Hulk and Hawkeye and Miss Marvel. Not to mention No Way Home.
Yeah, but
I'd take Phase 4 over Phase 1. I would.
So then what phase do you
y'all are
think is the worst?
tripping.
You can't tell me it's Phase 2.
Phase 2 has Iron Man 3, which drops off a little
The
bit.
thing, when I think of Phase 2, I think of
Phase 2 has Guardians and Winter Soldier.
Bro, I know, but it also has Dark World and Iron Man 3, which are regarded by most as like the worst of those franchises.
Phase 1 started off the MCU in a way no cinematic franchise.
And I don't think
has,
it's
and they
I don't
killed
think
it.
Phase 1 and Phase 4 are comparable because Phase 4 has more content than the entire first 3 phases combined.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Holy shit. They're doing too much.
James Gunn.
Also, Quantumania is Phase 5, you jackass.
Yeah, I wasn't
Fuck
sure
you.
about that.
We get so many comments about that. We're gonna cut my thing.
Yeah. James Gunn will make the best Superman movie ever. 3, 2, 1. Disagree?
Agree.
I'm gonna say disagree because we haven't seen anything that has
Yep.
proven that. And
No.
I trust him.
the Christopher Reeve movies, man.
Yes.
The Christopher
Yes, preach.
Reeve movies are great, but just all the posts he's made about Superman and how personal this movie is to him
Yeah.
and everything like that, I trust him completely.
It gives
have-
me high hopes, but as a DC fan, I'm skeptical.
And
I
for
gotta
him-
be skeptical.
No, I feel you, but for him to walk in immediately and say, all right, Henry Cavill, you're fired, tells me that he knows everything he needs to know about Superman.
Yo.
Yeah, don't
nah,
even-
that's a crazy
Don't
crazy
even open
statement.
that can of worms.
Henry Cavill's a bum. He's a terrible Superman. He's a terrible Superman. I'd tell him to his face.
You're crazy.
He's great in Mission Impossible 6.
You're insane.
This is great.
Yo, nah.
But-
You're insane,
No,
bro.
he's a terrible Superman.
Okay. Like take away the way his character was written, which even I still like the way his character was written in particular. But as an actor, you don't think he could have played a great Superman as an actor?
He looks it. He looks it. But I have said this a million times and I will continue to say it. If you are an actor and you are given bad writing and bad direction, and you're bad, it's also on you. I'm tired of people.
I don't think he's bad though.
Oh, he is. I just don't understand this argument that it's like he always says to me, well, look at what he was given, his director Zack Snyder, all this stuff. But like, Ian McDermott, Ewan McGregor are great in the Star Wars prequels, where they were given awful writing and even worse direction.
No, I think Henry Cavill was fantastic. You don't think he was good in the Snyder Cut? You don't think he was good in Man of Steel?
Thank you.
He is best in the Snyder Cut, but it's
That is Superman, bro.
it's
Yep.
That is
no,
Superman.
he's not Superman in the Snyder Cut,
Dude,
No
when
way.
he's walking down the hallway and he's hearing both of his dads talk to him, and everything in his life has led him to this one moment
No.
where now he's finally the Superman we all know and love.
No.
Oh,
Let's hear it.
this is great. This is great. Guardians Volume 3 will be the best of the trilogy. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
I've already said mine.
I'm gonna say agree.
Wow.
I've already said my why.
I'm gonna say
I'm
agree, and I
nervous
say
about
and I
it.
say this.
And you say Guardians is a top 5 MCU movie, and you
And I-
still think this is going to be better?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. Again, I just got high hopes for the movie, and I recently saw James Gunn speak in an interview talking about how he always mapped out this trilogy. Like the first one is about Peter's relationship with his mom. Second movie is about Peter's relationship with his dad, and now this movie is about all of the Guardians trying to like love themselves, and it's like a personal development like arc for the Guardians. And he says it all starts with Rocket. So I think the fact that
That's actually really cool.
they're leaning so hard into like the emotional side of things, and I think finality in the MCU is so important nowadays because like the MCU is always going to continue to keep going forward, but I think there are some points in time where characters should end. Scott Lang should have died in Ant-Man Quantumania. That should have been the end of the Ant-Man trilogy. That should have been the end of Ant-Man's story. Cassie Lang, we could for sure get more of her. Kang should have snapped his neck. He should have been dead. Probably Wasp too.
Wow.
Kang should have killed all of them.
Wow.
Besides Cassie.
Would have been interesting. I'm not necessarily opposed to that.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Anakin, before becoming Vader, demolishes Luke. Let me know when everyone's ready.
I'm
Wait,
ready.
we're talking Return of the Jedi, Luke?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
in a fight.
3, 2, 1. Agreed.
I don't know if it's a demolishing,
That's what I'm saying.
but prime Anakin, if he reached his peak, is like the strongest character
Yeah, all time.
Star Wars ever. And
time.
like a strong, like that character, Anakin, matches up with the strongest characters of other universes if he reaches prime.
Luke in Return of the Jedi doesn't have the amount of training that Anakin
Yeah,
Also
does.
true.
I would say I don't like the word demolishes here. I think it would be a good fight. I think Anakin would beat
And
Luke.
Anakin-
Yeah, I don't think it would demolish.
I think it'd f him up, but not that, yeah.
Marvels 2, or the Marvels, will be very good.
Yeah.
That's all it is. 3, 2, 1. Agree. After
yeah.
that trailer, yeah, I'm hyped for it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Soul was the best Pixar movie of the last 5 years. What else has Pixar come out with?
Turning Red, Lightyear.
Yeah, what? Like, what the heck?
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
Well,
Disagree.
what's your take on Soul?
I think it's the best Pixar movie of all time.
Whoa. So you're disagreeing because you're saying it's not just the best of the 5 years.
Not just in the past 5 years, all time.
Okay, wait.
I take
I'm
Soul.
sorry.
Over Incredibles?
Over Incredibles.
Toy
Over
Story.
Toy Story
Over Toy
3?
Story, over Cars, over Nemo, over
Monsters,
Up,
Inc.
over Monsters Inc. I love all of those films. Soul, I think, is the best.
Why?
The way the characters are written, the arcs of the characters, it's a very mature movie. I think it's the most mature Disney
It's
movie.
great. I loved it, but
Yeah. And I like the fact that they went so mature with that movie in particular. Whereas like all of their other movies, like obviously they have themes that pertain to like adulthood and stuff that we can relate to, but they're also still very focused on like appealing to kids and like the younger audiences. Whereas like for Soul, they just went.
Finding Nemo is so mature.
yeah, I'm not. Look, I respect it. I love Soul. It's a top 10 Pixar movie for me, but I
very
like,
rewatchable too. Wow. Very rewatchable.
Soul's good.
let me tell you, the Knicks joke is so good.
Oh
The
yeah.
Knicks joke. Oh, we've been with that team for years.
I'm
Hilarious.
pretty sure they don't say that.
No, yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they don't drop an F-bomb in
Hey,
a
hey,
Pixar
hey. F you.
button. I don't know.
What do you want me to do? I'm going to say f you to our audience on the Patreon?
I guess you are
I'm just
now.
going to constantly scream at you just obscenities until you lose your mind.
On the Patreon?
Yep.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, that'll be $10.
That's crazy. You're crazy.
Nah.
Yeah,
So
you're
That is...
Soul love. Look, and if it wasn't so drastically affected by the pandemic, and it actually got a full theatrical release where everyone was going to theaters, it would be regarded as one of the greatest.
I don't
That's
think so. I think it's a good movie. No one here is going to say it's a bad movie, but to say it's better than prime Pixar at the start, Incredibles, that's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's... Wow.
Over Coco.
I'm excellent. I'm thrilled we asked the question.
The X-Men series is more bad than good.
X2, Days of Future Past, First Class, Logan, Deadpool is 5. Those are 5 great movies. X-Men is fine. Last Stand, Wolverine,
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, Dark Phoenix. I'm missing another one.
Did you say First Class?
First Class is over here. Deadpool 2. Yeah.
Whoa, Deadpool 2 is a good movie.
Deadpool
3,
2 is bad.
2,
That's in the good hand.
1. I say
That it has more bad movies?
more bad than good. 3, 2, 1.
I disagree.
I disagree. I think it's close, but I think it's just a fun. It's fun.
Dude, when I watched the first Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine, like I loved it when I
Yeah.
first watched it.
Yeah, but have you seen it now?
Over time,
It's
like,
a disaster.
I think it's a nostalgia thing for me.
it's a nostalgia thing. Like I watched Batman and Robin, and I love that movie.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Even as a kid, I think I might look at that and be
No.
like, "This is kind of stupid."
Dude, that was like one of my favorite movies.
You know that's the last...
Batman Forever?
The creator of Batman. Batman and Robin was the
The last thing he saw.
movie he saw
Yo.
before he died.
That's
He
insane.
did not see the Dark Knight trilogy or anything to come out for that character after. Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard? He saw that movie and then he died.
Bro,
I would too if my
Arnold's
character was
Mr.
truly like
Freeze
that.
was too much for him, man.
Yeah.
The ice puns.
Tom's Spider-Man trilogy is better than Toby's.
I'm nauseous.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disagree. You're out of control. Alex.
That's disrespectful.
That is
When
disrespectful.
Homecoming came out, it was the best Spider-Man movie to have ever come out.
No.
Yeah.
I hate Homecoming is dog.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
And I say that being extra, but look, here's why Homecoming
out of your mind.
is doesn't compare to the Tobey movies, because the entire foundation of the character of Spider-Man is what he goes through, yet he still decides to be a hero. No matter the consequence he faces. In Homecoming,
He does that.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't suffer one consequence in Homecoming besides losing his suit, and that's not even a consequence.
No, and he can't go to Homecoming. He constantly wants to be doing something in his regular life, and it's constantly taking away from him.
He wants to be a hero in the movie, bro. He's literally looking in school. Peter Parker, the kid who loves school, is in school, looking at the clock, waiting to get out of school to go be a hero.
Spider-Man. He's constantly texting Happy. He's constantly trying to get Tony to come.
His attention.
Yep, get his attention.
Tony saves him multiple times in that movie.
Spider-Man doesn't do anything impressive in that movie except be saved by Iron Man.
The action, terrible. And I get that he was supposed to be a rookie. I get that he was supposed to, again, not be good at being Spider-Man. But just because the action is intentionally supposed to be doesn't make it anything other than
Yeah, like, I understand, like, from a storytelling perspective, why it's bad, but it's still bad.
Yeah, and it's like, when we found out that Michael Keaton was playing Vulture and we were going to get a Vulture Spider-Man movie, I was thinking, yo, Web of Shadows, aerial combat, fight in the sky, where Peter's, like, web striking him.
Don't get any of that.
No!
Vulture beats himself at the end.
This is a fact. I don't think he threw a punch in the whole movie. I think that's a fact.
Yeah. The only impressive thing he does is save the kids in the Washington Monument. That's the only thing he does. And then even at the end of that scene, he is trying to be cool and then like falls.
What about the Rebel?
He pushes Rubble up.
That's a great scene.
That's a great scene.
Rebel scene is a great scene.
Preach. All right.
Rest of the movie.
Dude,
Aunt May, such a non-factor in the whole film, just there for, I don't know, for just people to call her hot.
Yep. Which
hot.
we did.
Yep.
All right. Oh, this is the last one. This is so stupid. Tow Mater is above average intelligence.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's an inside freaking disagree.
Agree. Average intelligence.
Tow Mater is above the intelligence of Alex Azor. We agree.
You're rude.
There you go.
Yeah, wow. All right, so, golly, that was fun. All right, we done with agree to disagree?
Yeah, back to you.
We're going to do a little marrying of the Amazon Prime Video series if Cecil had Stan Edgar's job at Vought, Homelander would be a genuinely good guy despite his upbringing.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
Cecil's running that shit like the Navy.
Think so? Think so?
Or
I think also Cecil would recognize like the value of like instilling humanity in that character.
Yes. And even if he didn't, I know this wasn't part of the agree or disagree, even if for some reason it didn't work, Cecil would have a way to take him down.
Yeah.
All right, by now. You know, like Vought just like let him loose without any contingencies. Cecil had contingencies on Mark, and Mark's a good person. Like,
it's true.
Yeah.
Could have put a bomb in that guy's brain.
100%. Or a little audio thing, whatever the frick that was in the yeah. How many more do you want to do?
How many more do you want to do?
3.
Okay.
Okay. Transformers Dark of the Moon is the best Transformers movie of the Bayverse. 3. Oh, he's thinking.
I'm trying. I do sometimes lose track of. That's the third one, right?
That's the third one. That's the one with Sentinel Prime and the moon stuff and
the fake out, right? And the death.
Yeah.
They kill
Ironhide.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Agree. Disagree. You're not sure.
I go back and forth on 07 or Dark of the Moon.
Is 07 the first one? I was gonna say the first one. I think is a better movie. Yeah.
Me and him, we drove like 2 hours to see it in theaters a couple months ago, and just it's nostalgia of the movie. It's like the ultimate 2000s movie.
It really is.
Yeah. It's so great. Thrag is a bitch.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
He's a hoe.
He's a bitch?
He's a bitch. You don't have to be a bitch physically to be a bitch emotionally.
Okay.
He's like Force Awakens Kylo Ren with his fucking mask. He's like, oh, look at me. Oh, look at my planet. Oh, I'm so upset. Oh, I gotta.
He's got so much pressure on his shoulders.
Fuck him.
Oh my gosh. Have some sympathy.
No sympathy for Thrag.
I was on this train until episode 7.
Okay.
I was on this train until episode 7, and then he created a gravitational pull with his punch.
That was pretty awesome.
And then I couldn't
also,
call him that anymore.
Negotiating the living on Earth, that's not. Come on, like that's a good plan.
It's a good plan.
That's great.
Doesn't mean he's not a bitch.
Are you one?
Wow. Probably.
Yeah. Okay. As long as you admit that. As long as he admits that, then I'm okay with it.
Like I'm not saying this to Thrag's face, which definitely makes me a bitch.
As long as are you one?
Like that's a good plan.
It's a good
That's
plan.
great.
Doesn't mean he's not a bitch.
Are you one?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. As long as you admit that. As long as he admits that, then I'm okay with it.
Like, I'm not saying this to Thrag's face, which definitely makes me a bitch.
All right. Last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of Incredibles, Edna Mode makes better superhero suits than art. 3,
2.
He's so mad about it. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree. What?
I got
The Super Dyna guy is not better than Omni-Man.
Yeah, but there's a lot of arts that aren't great.
Well, name them.
I can't. I gotta be honest, but
Name one.
I see some side characters. I'm like, that's all right.
How do you know he did that costume?
Exactly. He didn't do Adam Eve's. Not that Adam Eve's
You
isn't
don't
pink.
like the blue suit.
It's not my favorite.
What are you wearing?
The poster's right there. Yeah. The Incredibles red suit for the whole family, peak.
But I like his retro suit better.
Listen, Ryan Otley and Corey Walker designed a lot of amazing characters in Invincible, so shout out to them. But Corey Walker and Ryan would agree, Corey Walker is the best costume designer in comics.
Yep.
This is not a hard line that I am on. I think they're both.
You guys haven't read the comics, you don't know what the shit I'm talking about. But
seen everybody
I'm just
up until
telling
this
you.
point. Yeah, the colors, especially the way that, I mean, again, Ryan Otley, Corey Walker, they're just it's genius. It's so incredible.
Starting with last episode, I believe, if the schedule is correct, last episode we finally had someone. There's a little lore for you. We've done the podcast for about a year and a half now. Until last week, we have not been nice to Lord of the Rings, and we have every single one of our guests, every single guest has also not been nice to Lord of the Rings. It's been very strange. I like Lord of the Rings, I just haven't seen it in a long time, so I can't defend it very well, and he's only seen Fellowship of the Rings.
And I saw the extended version of Fellowship, which I was told was a bad decision.
For the
but
first
that's what
viewing.
the Lord of the Rings snob in my life forced me to do, so I didn't like it. So
Really? I watched the Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson trilogy for the first time this year. I chronicled it.
So we finally had someone last week who's a big Lord of the Rings fan. So my agree or disagree is the Lord of the Rings trilogy is great.
3,
2,
2, 1.
Agree.
I just can't
disagree.
speak on it.
Really?
Give us your thoughts. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm brand new. I did watch the extended, but I watched it like a series. I'd watch an hour, I'd take a break.
Interesting.
And then I watched like Nerd of the Rings and stuff to give me insight. And now I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah.
The use of practical effects is timeless. Like the CGI still holds up. The story is good. And I didn't realize how much of what we consume fantasy-wise is all based on Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter is almost bar for bar the same.
Yes.
I grew up loving Harry Potter. And the guys are hot. The women are beautiful.
Aragorn, dude.
You know, Aragorn. Rings of Power, they're gorgeous in that too.
He's crazy.
And it's the only fantasy that's like still a fantasy. Like Rings of Power is still very much fantasy. Like when I watch Game of Thrones, it could very well be like the Tudors. You know what I'm saying? Like that fantasy aspect is gone. And I feel like they're not afraid from the garb, the way they're dressing, the way they're talking. It's like very fantasy coded.
Yeah.
Love it.
What of the 3 movies, which one's your favorite?
Two Towers, I think.
Well,
Yeah. Again, I don't remember much about them, so like as an adult, it might be a completely different thing. But I remember as a kid liking the battle at Helm's Deep so much that Two Towers was always my favorite.
It taught me how to play Baldur's Gate better.
Yeah.
So I didn't know you could throw a dwarf. So there's a scene where Aragorn throws Gimli and Gimli's like just fucking up everyone. And so I was like, oh shit, I could do that. And so in Baldur's Gate, I realized I could get a dwarf hireling and I would just like throw him in the middle of battle. And like their HP is high,
Such a
their
good
power
scene.
is strong. Yeah.
Toss me. And Aragorn's just, what?
And he's such a good leader. Like he's so loving about it. Like he's like, listen, don't tell the hoes. Like you're gonna throw
Secret's
me. And
safe
he's
with
like,
me,
he's like,
Legolas is always my favorite.
I love him too. He doesn't get touched all 3 films.
Yeah, no, he's the GOAT, dude.
Like if you watch
That's
it,
tough.
when he's sliding down the stairs on the shield, shooting people, dude, I was
not
locked.
one speck of dirt goes on him.
He's the GOAT.
Nothing. He's incredible.
So,
No.
off of that, you can answer this. There should be more Lord of the Rings trilogy or more Lord of the Rings content
like Rings of Power and the War for Rohirrim that is coming out? 3, 2, 1. Agree.
Sure, if people like it, give us more. You know, we're nerds. We just want we want.
I know you haven't seen Rings of Power, but
Yeah.
if you were to like suggest something that Lord of the Rings should do, they have an animated movie coming out, and then they had the live action TV show. What else should they do?
How are they in video games?
Pretty good. What was the one that I played back in the day? They had one that was really, really good that I played for a while. It was like Batman Arkham.
Sick.
Those kind of things, but like Lord of the Rings.
Sick.
Where you just always had stuff to do and everything.
They're not releasing any movies anytime soon. They kind of blew their load making 18 Hobbit movies.
Yeah. I
And
think
stretching it out way longer than it needed to be.
I think Tolkien has like one more book that's in the Lord of the Rings world.
the Silmarillion, that Silmarillion, I can never say it
Yeah,
right.
it's
But
Silmarillion.
that's like, it's a textbook to explain everything that's happened. So I don't know. I think that's what Rings of Powers is supposed to be. It's like based off of that. But I think animation is the way to go. I think a lot more things should be animated. Like Percy Jackson is never gonna work with like that man's an adult now, and it's been one season.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, and you just can't with labor laws and the way that studios are now approving seasons. I think a lot more things should be animated to really
Interesting.
keep up to it. Yeah.
Interesting. Something I wanted to ask you about is you just brought up that Harry Potter borrows a lot from Lord of the Rings, and I watching Fellowship for the first time just over a year ago. I was sitting there going, oh, this is Harry Potter, this is Harry Potter, this is Harry Potter. But even though I understand that Lord of the Rings and Tolkien came first, it is hard for my brain to separate it because Harry Potter's been such a mainstay of my life. My whole life, I've read all the books, seen the movies countless times, that it's like, I just think, oh, well, Harry Potter did this. And I saw that, 10 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
So it is difficult for me to be like, no, this came first in a way that, I don't know, because I usually critique movies pretty harshly based on that. I'm not a big fan of The Joker from 2019. And a big part of that is because it's just Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
And I saw Taxi Driver first. Maybe I wouldn't feel that way if I had seen Joker and then Taxi Driver, like my good friend Alex Coleman. We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, I was just disappointed when I started. I was like, I based almost my whole life with Harry Potter. Like I grew up with the books. I would read one every year. Like it was a whole thing. And I was like, she stole his whole flow. Nothing is original. And I thought that was the one thing I used to say, like in defense of J.K. Rowling. Like, I can say that there were all these plot holes, but the world that she created was so robust. And I'm like, realizing that she had no imagination at all kind of like hurt me. Like even the names, like if there was a Latin, I saw someone say if there was a Latin person, it would be like Ariba, Repa.
Yeah, the names were not that imaginative.
Kingsley Shacklebolt is nuts.
Crazy.
I think the world itself is still somewhat interesting and separate.
There's
from Lord of the
definitely
Rings.
some original stuff in the Harry Potter world.
What do you think is original?
I think it's one of the most brilliant pieces of world building ever, which is she created a love potion and people were like, what the fuck? Like that means that rape can like canonically happen in this universe. And her response to that was, if you are conceived under a love potion, then that baby cannot feel love, and essentially that is Voldemort, but essentially implies that they will be a Voldemort. Like that is the repercussions, and that's not anywhere else in anything. And I think that's brilliant. I think it's one of the most brilliant pieces of writing I've ever read, and that's a big reason why Half-Blood Prince is my favorite book.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I did love their repercussions. I do feel like people should explore love potions and what that means, or like, just what does it mean when you're in the world of magic and you can manipulate feelings and thoughts, and what does that do for
memories.
you? And memories, But then there goes the plot holes, right? Like people being Sirius Black. I was like, why wouldn't they just use a thing to pull his memory out?
Absolutely.
To clear him.
Literally everything in the whole series is fixed by a time turner, and they give it to a 13-year-old.
Girl,
To take more classes.
To take more classes, exactly.
Classes are hard.
And they never use it again. It is. There's plenty of those.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't think any of the books are 10 out of 10s, and I don't think any of the movies are 10 out of 10s. But like, there are definitely their issues. But overall, a tremendous piece of entertainment for me.
I agree, and I still like. I could still have very robust conversations about Harry Potter, and even like talking about its shortcomings. can like get a great conversation of it, right? Like my big thing is Dudley not being a witch hunter is nuts. Like they're not being witch hunters, and like what's their reasoning from hiding from muggles if they have so much power over them, or not interact, like not getting a phone is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, why are you still using owls? How is that better?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Things
yeah.
like that, or exploring other worlds. Why do they still use wands?
Yeah.
Why did Voldemort need a wand?
Yeah.
He went to China and saw that they didn't have wands and was like, nah, I need mine.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I
it's-
mean? I don't know. Even Eagle-wise, I'd be like, all these other countries don't need wands. I'm big head honcho. I'm going to have one. I'm not going to have one, you know?
Yeah.
So... But yeah, I still read it. You know, I played Hogwarts Legacy. Mm-hmm.
I heard that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Very popular.
It wasn't the best game ever, but it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
All right. James Gunn's Batman Brave and the Bold will be great.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
I'm holding up both.
Really?
I've been very public about this. I have so much faith in James Gunn's DCU. I think his Superman movie will probably be one of my favorite movies of all time. I trust him completely. That DC fandom thing he did a year ago, I mean, one of the greatest YouTube videos I've ever seen in my life. Just the way he talks about the characters and everything has me just so excited. But I was thoroughly unimpressed. I wasn't... I don't hate it, but I was unimpressed by The Flash. And
the Flash, yeah.
The Flash movie.
Yeah.
And Andy Muschietti, I really like his It 2 movies. I know a lot of people are critical of the second one. I'm also kind of critical of the second one, but I kind of love the second one. But I don't know. In The Flash, I just felt that Andy Muschietti as a director, he lacked a certain sauce that I want. And every other Batman director for me is somebody that has something that got them that job, that it's like, yes, like absolutely, right? Memento got Nolan the Batman job, right? And I love his Batman movies, and you know, Zack Snyder, obviously I don't love a lot of his movies, but like I get why you saw 300, why you saw Watchmen and thought this guy could do Batman, this guy could do DC, whatever. And then Tim Burton doing Batman in 89, and every single director, and now Matt Reeves, his Apes trilogy is my favorite trilogy of all time until Spider-Verse is finished, and I'm sure that will overtake it. But it's just, I feel like every other director has a movie or movies where I'm like, yes. And James Gunn has said publicly that The Flash is what got Andy Muschietti that. And so even though I like a lot of the stuff that the DCU is doing, that, I don't know, I'm just kind of
I will say,
nervous.
the Batman portion of The Flash was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it depicted, even down to him admitting, like Michael Keaton admitting, you know, once I wanted to fix Gotham, I did. And Gotham was fixed, right? And they're chilling. He was like, yeah, now it's gentrified. It's doing well. Like, I fixed Gotham. And what that did to him, like, now he's just chilling, making spaghetti, like, looking for something else to do. And that's why he was so quick to jump into the life with The Flash. I agree. I think The Flash had a lot of shortcomings, but I think it had a lot of great moments as well.
What do you think about Batman Brave and the Bold?
Yeah, I just James Gunn in general, you know, I think he still has a hand on it, and I don't know about the director or whatever, but it's an interesting concept. I'm not ready to say that it'll be bad until I see something about it. It definitely could be, and it is weird that they're doing the Brave and the Bold as their first.
They're doing Damian Wayne off rip is interesting.
Is
Because we know.
This
I know.
is fair.
Yeah.
So this is the opposite spectrum. That's the Homecoming argument. I love Homecoming, but for him, it's his least favorite Spider-Man movie.
Really?
So it's the idea of,
have
we've
to
done
do-
this so much, so we're going to do something completely different. And that kind of alienated you, so that could certainly
Well, I
alienate
didn't like what they
other
did.
people.
But I mean, you can still do something new without making the characters lame, in my opinion. And Damian Wayne is an interesting character, and I think they can do a lot with it. But it is weird to start with. And also, like, yeah, we can do something new. Like, we know Robin, but when's the last time we got a live action Robin? Actually, the 80s. Like,
The 80s, yeah.
Like, we got one in like The Dark Knight Rises, but not really.
Not really.
Titans. Frankie, please.
and like, we didn't get one in the Batman, you know? So it's like, you could easily do Tim Drake or Grayson or whatever.
Damien's hot right now, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everybody loves him.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So we'll see. That's my concern.
Thank you, Andrew.
The best Batman actor is Christian Bale. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Yeah.
All right, let's get our
Who's
favorites.
yours?
As Batman, like the actual Batman, like,
You can do everything.
yo, Ben Affleck was a fire Batman. I loved him as Batman.
Yes.
Like, did I like
Yes.
Batman v
Yes.
Superman? No.
Yes.
But like the way he was fighting, the fighting
Yeah,
style.
I didn't dislike Batfleck.
When he is freeing the people that are being human trafficked,
Yeah.
and the cops go in there with their shotguns,
And
you
he's
see
on
him
the ceiling.
moving around and
Yeah.
everything, and then you see the footage, the camera footage of the Lex Luthor break-in when he steals the kryptonite. He doesn't look real. Like, it's
Yeah.
just the silhouette and the
Yeah, but that's
eyes.
not, like, that's not-
Batman.
Yeah, but that's not Affleck doing any like acting. Like, is he doing the stunt doubles for that? Like,
No,
Whoever
probably
it
not,
is,
but
they
that
figure
is
it
his
out.
Batman. And look, I love his warehouse fight.
yeah, no, that was.
And you know, I love him at the Lex Luthor party.
Me too, I was about to say that. He was
Like, I love
charming.
him.
Yeah.
He's charming, and you know, he's arguing with Clark. He's clearly not rocking with Clark. He's like, "What up, Lex?" Like, he knows Lex, and then he's doing his detective work, and he's like, and then the lady catches him, and he's like, "Sorry, I had a lot to drink. Where's the bathroom?" Like, that's so
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I am not on the hate Ben Affleck train. There were so many people on that, especially when he first got cast. I remember just sitting back and being like, "What's the problem?" Like,
Yeah.
like it's not that big a deal.
And I love his scene in Metropolis where he goes and he runs and just full suit and is just trying to
Yes.
save people.
And it made sense why he would have a vendetta
Yup.
against Superman, because it made sense. He was like, yeah, did y'all not forget he ruined Metropolis?
Yes.
And I just saved these people, and yeah, I
The
agree.
confirmed kill count for the Metropolis Man of Steel scene is 10,000.
That's
That
crazy.
is 3x 9/11. Like, that is
Yeah.
a real event that would traumatize everybody. Like, it's a part of the. I'm much higher on Batman v Superman than my co-host, but I'm much higher on it in general than Man of Steel, which is my least favorite movie of all time.
That's fair.
I like Pattinson, so
I just felt like
we need more of him.
we need more of him. He's not Batman yet, right? He didn't figure out the carpet tool. Like, there was a lot. He's not a fleshed out Batman. I did like a lot of aspects of him. I love that he put on a blue collar outfit to blend into things. I didn't like the way he talked to Alfred.
Yeah, I didn't like the Alfred stuff for sure.
Yeah.
That actually might make me change my answer. I agree with you there.
I don't like Pattinson as much. I'm very harsh on that movie and that portrayal of the character because I just think he's an idiot. Like you
Pattinson?
said,
Yeah.
like you said, the carpet tool. Like, I just feel like, other than thumb drive, he really doesn't figure anything out in the movie until it's too late.
And the thumb drive, that was Penguin. He said, El Rado, that's the worst Spanish I ever heard.
Exactly right. Like, he gets that solved for him, and look, Bale. I love those movies, even though I say all the time, like, they're not Batman at all from the comics. Like, that's not my Batman, but I just like them as their own separate thing. A lot similar to how you like the Joker as its own separate thing. And the thing with Bale's Batman, like, at least he does figure things out on time. Like, it feels like that's something that matters to me quite a bit. And Pattinson is just behind the 8 ball that whole movie. I get it's year 1 or year 2 or whatever, but it's just. Come on.
I feel completely the opposite of that, but I need to watch them again.
I also, small thing, I think I've said this before on the podcast, I like the Pattinson suit. I wish it was big.
What do
I
you
wish
mean?
it covered his whole body. You know what I'm saying?
Like the cape part?
The cape. Like, it's kind of short, it's little, it's stubby, but like, I want, like, Pattinson's Batman, he's the depressed guy, right? Like, that's his whole shtick. That's how he's taking the character. So wouldn't it make more sense if he's like, "Ooh, I'm secluded." Like, he's that, you know. There's so many comic panels of just Batman, and it's just the cloak and the head and the shadow, and like when he walks out of the shadows, and like if the cloak was just bigger, that I want. I want that back.
I do think that's
with the long, skinny ears coming out of that, and it's just a big cloak because he's a depressed emo guy, you know.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a
He's
bad.
Kurt
that's
Cobain, like that's.
I did love Bale's velvet cape. That was ill. Like, it was like full crushed velvet. I was like, listen, you Bruce Wayne, you rich. Why not?
Yeah, why
he
not?
He said, line this Kevlar with velvet, please.
Transformers 1 is the best animated movie of the year.
Real? I haven't seen it.
Oh, then we'll skip this one.
Okay, yeah. I've heard it's good though.
I haven't seen Wild Robot.
Wild Robot is my favorite movie of the year.
You would pick Wild Robot over Transformers 1.
Yours would be Transformers 1.
I'm sure I'm going to like Wild Robot a ton. I'm seeing it later on this week, but I don't expect to like it as much as Transformers 1.
I don't think you will.
I gotta see it. People love it.
It's really
so
good.
Really?
Are you a Transformers fan in the slightest?
I mean, yeah, and it's like I love the original Michael Bay films, and I watched the cartoon 20
You're
years
gonna
ago.
love it. It's the best Transformers movie by a country mile. It's better than all the Bay movies.
Really?
Andrew and I both believe that. It's
Teenage Mayhem level good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mutant Mayhem was my second favorite movie of last year.
Okay.
Only behind Across the Spider-Verse. I loved Mutant Mayhem. I would be hard pressed to find somebody on the internet that likes Mutant Mayhem as much as me. And I think Transformers 1 is on the same level. I think they're very
okay.
The thing that Mutant Mayhem has it beat in two things. Comedy, I think it's significantly funnier, and animation. But Andrew would tell you that Transformers 1 is significantly funnier. So comedy is kind of subjective there, but
they're close.
The animation, though, I love the animation of Mutant Mayhem, and that's my one gripe with Transformers 1 is I don't like the designs. But otherwise, what
is Wild Robot your favorite animated movie of the year?
Yeah, what else came out this year?
Inside Out 2 would be the only thing that could go against it.
That's close. Yeah, that's close.
Despicable Me 4 and Kung Fu Panda 4 are the other options.
Yeah, so I guess Wild Robot would be.
Yeah.
I'd have to see. Yeah, I was like, man, what came out this year? Yeah. It'd have to be that, yeah. Or, well, no, that's not a movie. It was like Batman Brave and the Bold. I think it's some of the best. It's an anime property I saw this year.
Yeah. Beetlejuice is better than the original. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I will have to abstain. I haven't seen Beetlejuice.
Yeah, but I don't think
yet.
either. I think I rewatched Beetlejuice recently so I could watch
did I.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I watched
and
it.
I was like, why is this a cult classic? Why do people love it this much?
I understand why it's a cult classic. I don't think it's that great.
Yeah,
but I
agreed.
can watch it and be like, okay, I understand why this is a cult classic. It's not like the best movie in the world, but it's weird and Beetlejuice is weird and I can understand why people like it in that category. I just had way more fun with Beetlejuice.
You had more fun with Beetlejuice?
Yes, I loved it.
There was times I was like, why are we here? Like Monica, Tim Burton shoving his girlfriend in our faces.
There are multiple storylines that don't really go anywhere and don't get enough time, and there's some plot issues or whatever, but I just thought it was funny. And I just thought it was, especially the second half, just ridiculous fun, which is what it should be. For the second one, to me, was ridiculous and weird in the pursuit of being funny and kind of entertaining, and the first one was just ridiculous and weird to be ridiculous and weird. And I like Beetlejuice more for that reason. Okay. I was laughing.
Boss man, I gave you the wrong disagree.
I was about to say,
what's the difference?
these are all things that he dislikes.
No. These are all things that, so for these cards, it's things that both Andrew and I agree on. So we love Lilo and Stitch, air conditioning, The Empire Strikes Back. These are all things that we both love, and then these are all things that we both dislike.
Is that pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
Pineapple
I agree.
on pizza.
Okay.
Good. And then this one's specific to me.
Yeah.
All things I dislike, all things I like.
Okay.
Yeah, and same with mine.
Alrighty. Days of Future Past has the best speedster representation and scene. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Yeah.
Pass on Flying Colors. You brought it up earlier. I think Makari in Eternals is spectacular.
It's so good.
The only argument I will give you against that, because everybody's like, oh, that's what they need to do in the DC universe with Flash. Flash is so much faster than Makari was going.
I mean, yeah.
So it's harder to visualize, but that scene is spectacular.
I agree. I like the way Snyder, not the one that was in the Flash film, but the one that Snyder did in the Snyder cut.
Yes.
That was good.
When he's
Flash.
saving all the people.
Yeah.
And you see Flash, at one point there's a split second of the frame where you see him watch himself.
Yeah.
That's so Flash.
Yeah.
So good.
Say what we want about Snyder, that man can set up a shot. He's really good at a shot. And Days of Future Past, I always say that it's not technically a speedster scene.
Yeah.
He's just walking slowly. It's giving us the illusion yes, this is what it's like for him as a speedster.
Yeah.
But It's not it's the lazy approach. I want to see him moving around. I want to.
I
see
like
how that
both.
moves,
I like
yeah.
when they switch between both, where you can, and they do that in the Flash show a bunch, where they give you the slow mo of him doing stuff, but then you also get him running through the city really, really fast. And like y'all said, the Makari scene is watching her f that guy up was a lot of fun. And I think you also mentioned this in one of your videos one time that like no one really talks about like how powerful speedsters are, and like. No one could really beat them if they were really trying. If they can go as fast as like they canonically can normally go, like who's gonna beat them?
The Flash is not even really a speedster, right? He's jumping in and out of the Speed Force, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's why I like Snyder. But I agree. There's an episode of Justice League Unlimited where the Flash's mind gets switched with Lex Luthor, and they're able to convey how scary it is to have a speedster that's on demon time. And Lex Luthor is quite literally walking around like this to people, and he's like, I'll scramble your brains right now. Like, I'll do all this stuff. And it's like, this is terrifying. And they never show like speedsters.
I think they're
way.
extremely powerful. If like at some point in the comics, like Barry Allen can go the speed of light. Like
Yeah.
You can go a lot faster in many.
it's like,
continuity.
do you understand how like fast that is?
If he
Like,
punches you at the speed of light.
yeah, it's like I understand Superman, but like I don't think Superman's supposed to be that fast.
He's supposed
He's
to
not.
be like, yeah, he's about to fit.
There's the very famous comic panel where he's like, I've beaten you in some races, and he's like, those were for Charity Clark, and then he just fucking
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Andrew is very critical of the Quicksilver speedster scenes in the X-Men movies.
Really? Why is that?
Mainly because, and a lot of people call me stupid for this because it's a superhero movie and suspend your disbelief or whatever, but it does not make sense to me. And like, there are things in superhero movies where you're like, they wouldn't survive that. It's plot armor or whatever. But like, none of the people he is saving would survive moving that fast, and it bothers me.
Yeah.
Now, if we were giving the only argument for it is like if you have the Speed Force, and like the Speed Force like protects the people that are around you when they're moving that fast, but like Quicksilver isn't supposed to
not
have
have
something
that.
like
Yeah.
that. And he drops like a business card, or like the explosion is happening, and by the time the explosion starts to finishes, which is maybe
2
a second,
seconds,
yeah, like he saves 50 people and throws them out window and moves them from this spot 100 yards away, they would explode.
Yeah.
It bothers me. Like, and I know there's some stuff in other movies where again you're just suspend your disbelief, but like that is just too much for me.
They don't even throw up a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what
it's
I mean?
like-
yeah, like I
they-
like that in the Flash that they would.
Yeah,
get
where he
sick.
moves them like 5 feet and he throws up.
Yeah.
That makes a little more sense to me.
Yeah, we both were relatively critical of the Flash, but you really enjoyed the speed representation of the Flash because he's putting the babies in the microwave, and
Yeah.
like he can move the microwave, but he can't move them. Like they explained it, and like you said, that he moves them a foot and he throws up. Like they at least gave you.
Yeah, but
that.
in Days of Future Past, he saves like 60 people and moves them.
Oh, that's
football.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and he moves them like a football field length away
Yeah.
while an explosion is happening.
There are some people where he just throws them
out the window.
and throws like beds for them to land on, and it's like it wouldn't the bed in a million pieces.
If I
Them,
move
a
from
million
here
pieces.
to that doorway in a
Your skin
millisecond,
is off.
my
Yeah.
body will explode.
Yeah,
So he can't get over
I
that.
can't
I
get
feel
over
that.
it.
I feel that. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Let's see. Deadpool and Wolverine is the best MCU movie since No Way Home.
What's between?
Hold on. Because you're specifically saying movie.
Yes.
What do you think of X-Men 97?
Nah, shut the frick up.
Sorry.
But what's between? What other movies have?
Multiverse of Madness, Quantumania, Eternals was.
Guardians of the Galaxy. 3
Guardians of the
was
Galaxy
between
3.
them.
Guardians
Okay.
3, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, so I already know my answer then.
3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Disagree.
Wow.
Yeah. Guardians
yes.
3 is better than Deadpool.
I was ready to say
Wolverine.
agree, but then you reminded me of Guardians 3. I think that's the only thing that's going to beat it.
Yeah, I think
The
so.
Marvels beats it for me.
No.
The Marvel.
I like the
love-
Marvels better than Deadpool.
We all love the
Wolverine.
Marvels here. Clink,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love it.
A little overhated at that.
It's
that
so
movie.
overrated.
But people were hating on it and didn't see it. So when it came on Disney Plus, they're like, "Yo, this is actually pretty good."
It is. I don't
Yeah.
understand. I really don't. I've said this a couple times. I don't understand the hate for the Marvels. Like,
Yeah.
The
There
first
was
time we
women
watched it,
all in it.
Yeah.
They got 2 colored leads. It's a hard watch.
I watched it the second time I watched it, I liked it a lot less because the comedy just didn't hit as much for me. But like, I thought it was so charming.
Every time Iman Vellani opens
Exactly.
her mouth,
She's so good.
Oh,
she's
Captain, my
incredible.
captain,
Oh
killed
my!
me.
So
We have our heading.
We have our heading. So funny.
I know this is a hot take, and it's not a hot take. People were saying it. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine. Is it a good movie, like in terms of like continuity, like storytelling, things like that? I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know?
This was my thing, and it is starting to get that turn. I don't think it's harshly as No Way Home, so maybe my prediction was a little bit off there, but I felt very strongly that for a month, 2 month, 3 month span, we were going to be, everybody in the Marvel community was going to be like, Deadpool Wolverine's the greatest movie we've ever seen, and then in 3 months they are going to just absolutely murder it, because that's what happened in No Way Home. I think No Way Home's a freaking masterpiece. It's my third favorite MCU movie ever, but I think Deadpool Wolverine is a significantly worse film, and if that's how everybody treated No Way Home, then like, they should be treating Deadpool, and Deadpool Wolverine is getting the hate that I think it kind of deserves right now.
Yeah.
It's just, like you said, it's a mess. It's got too much going on. I think the happy scene at the start really kills the momentum. I think that the party scene is really awkward and like does a bad job of conveying his motivation. Andrew and I have talked about this on the podcast where all of these problems with the movie go away if he just is trying to save Vanessa.
Yeah.
Because we have bought that for 2 movies, that he loves her and they're the best and we like them. But
And you're gonna break them up off camera.
yes, you break them up off
After
camera.
all that, he changed time and
Yes.
space, and I was like, I agree.
And when she's like, I'm with a German guy, he doesn't get me shot at, that's never
Not-
something
that's
that you
not
would
Vanessa.
say. Like,
It was weird.
yeah, that was like if you sell me 100%, you don't even need to have a scene with them, but you sell me with the movie if he's just trying to save her. But then you have it that he's trying to save all of them, but the scene you show me is the most awkward scene in the movie, where it looks like none of them are having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't buy his motivation, and I've said this a couple times, and you said this, I think, the best. I don't think what Wolverine did in that movie is that big of a deal. That he's the worst Wolverine
of all time.
that he just was lazy and got people killed. Like this, it
was
seems like
so weird.
There's so many that could be so
Well,
much worse. I get his trauma.
No, but there's also the scene they mention it in one sentence where he's like, after that he went on a rampage and like killed people.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah,
There's
I was
so
like,
many
so
Wolverines
many,
that kill so
dude.
many. You're telling me Old Man Logan isn't the worst Wolverine? If that's what you're saying is the
Because
the
what
worst?
do we quantify as the worst Wolverine? They just said it like, this is the worst Wolverine. I was like, why?
Yeah.
Like what? And
yeah,
I
and it
thought
took
we
him
were
so
gonna
long
learn.
to explain why.
Yeah.
There-
And the
it's
explanation
messy.
is
It's
bad.
messy.
And to introduce Cassandra, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know. I felt like the way they got rid of her was on some, okay, now it's time to get rid of her.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. Quite convenient.
Yeah.
I'm with everything. Yeah, so it's just, but it's super fun.
It's so fun.
It's
I
so
think-
fun.
So fun.
Like, I have all those problems with it, but I said in my original review, like, the things it needed to do, I feel like it did.
It
Like,
did.
it
Hot
needed to
take,
have
though.
it needed to have good cameos, it needed to have good comedy, it needed to have good action, like, it needed to be fun, and it did all of those things. And so I'm happy with it.
I started to have beef with it because I love that they brought in Blade, but I hated that they ruined the "oh, you motherfuckers trying to ice skate up here," which is like my favorite line, but it felt so cheesy, like a PBS special when he said it, and I was like, "How dare you?" You know what I mean? Because it was just, why would he say, "Yeah, still trying"? I don't know. It just felt like it was like, like I wanted him to look at the camera after he said it, and I hate it. But I love what they did with Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah, it's my 19th favorite MCU project, shows and movies included. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's fun. It is fun. In terms of things that I have ahead of it, I have the Marvel's Guardians 3. I have a lot of the shows. I have Loki season 1, I have WandaVision, I have She-Hulk, I have Hawkeye. All about it.
No.
Those are all since No Way Home.
Sure.
Other than WandaVision and Loki, I guess.
I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The last episode was terrible, but the first episode I thought was so good.
I will say what I say about almost every Marvel show, where the first couple episodes I was interested, and then by the middle of the show I stopped caring.
Yeah.
And I can say that about virtually every single Marvel show.
There's the 6-episode Marvel show syndrome that they all are both too long and too short.
Yeah.
Like you're taking too long to get to when it's good, but you're also setting up too many things that it's going to, like, you can't resolve it all in 6
Yeah.
episodes. So, like, I loved Falcon and Winter Soldier through 3 episodes. When they introduced Wakanda, I'm like, oh my gosh, Wakanda doesn't like that Zemo's out and this and that. I'm like, this is going to be incredible. And then you just kind of have to wrap it up in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
In the last episode, like you said. And then making Agent 13 the power broker was dumb and this and that. I was disappointed with the ending, but my biggest issue with Falcon Winter Soldier is the Flag Smashers. I think they suck as an antagonist.
I think that it would have been great, but Marvel does this thing because it's like, military propaganda where any revolutionary who makes sense, they have to villainize them to a point of no return.
Yeah.
They did it with Killmonger and they did it with the Flag Smashers. I love the idea of people saying, we liked it during the snap. My life was better during the snap.
Yeah.
But then they had to blow up a
hospital.
What?
Exactly. But so that's a critique of the show. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's a reason I look at that show and go, that sucks.
Yeah.
Because you have these villains that are kind of right in multiple different ways, and then you have to have them be the villain, so they have to blow up a hospital, and it feels so, like, I think her character's name is Carly.
Yeah.
Carly would never do that. Like, it doesn't add up with her character. I hated it.
Yeah.
I really didn't like that. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in that show that I don't.
All right, we got 5 more. Let's like rapid fire.
Let's
these.
bang them out.
Okay. The Boys has fallen off.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1. Really?
I
She
still think
agrees.
it's good, but I just rewatched the series and I was like, I forgot how good season 3 was.
Yeah.
I forgot. Like 2 and 3 are so good.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I would feel like if it's fallen off, if season 1 was great, season 2 was good, and then season 3 and 4 were both bad, because
Okay.
then it would be like, okay, we're 2 seasons in and it's bad. I think season 4 isn't as good as season 3.
Agreed.
But it's not bad enough for me to be like, oh, the show's completely fallen off. Like, I think through season 1 through season 4, they have always given us something that has kept us around. You know what I mean?
I'm afraid they're getting too gimmicky, and I'm afraid that's there to stay.
What was gimmicky?
The spider, every time he was like bursting repeatedly. Remember he was talking to the one where the spider webs come out of his butt.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Scenes like that I'm like, they've always been gross and
Yeah.
they've always been like that shock value, but it was used sparingly and in a way that emphasized the point, right? And there were so many scenes that I was like, y'all are doing this to be gross.
Sure.
It's becoming too much. It wasn't just that scene. I think some of the like dungeon scenes. I thought
Yeah,
was
well,
really
poor
much.
Huey. That whole season.
Yeah, Mother's Milk got slapped in the face with a dick, and I was like,
Yeah.
why are we doing this? Like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, they kind of know their shtick, and
Yeah.
sometimes they I think they feel the need to force that shtick in there a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, with Gen V and the 4 seasons, I think overall, like, I don't look at The Boys and be like, oh, it's fallen off. Like, I just
fair.
don't. Maybe if season 5 also flops, like, well, I don't think season 4 flopped. I think it was good. It was not as
It
good
was
as season
good.
3.
Yeah.
But if season 5 is bad, then maybe I'll give it that. But like, I think most everyone's still excited for season 5. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm gonna watch it for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, the X-Men 97 is the best MCU project since No Way Home.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Reread the sentence.
X-Men 97 is the best MCU project.
Period.
Oh, you said period.
Period. It's the best thing the MCU's ever done. Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, it's the best thing they've ever put out.
I think it's top 10.
Winter Soldier is
Yeah.
up there.
It's better than Winter
Winter
Soldier.
Soldier,
Click me.
man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Winter Soldiers is my favorite.
I just rewatched
product.
Winter Soldier within the last month, and like, I was blown away. Like, I've seen that movie 5 times, and I was still blown away by how good it is.
So good.
Winter Soldier is great. I don't think anything in the MCU comes close to episode 5, which is the Genosha episode
Yeah.
of X-Men 97. And that alone, on top of how great episodes 1, 2, 3 are, how great some of the stuff at the end is. Cyclops having the conversation with Cable, who he's met dozens of times in the show,
Yeah.
finding out now that that's his son, having that conversation, saying goodbye to him, and then ripping off his glasses. You see the tears coming out of his eyes as the concussive blasts are coming out of his eyes. It's magical.
It's
It was
beautiful.
magical. And I'm a big, like you said, more things need to be animated. I'm a huge animation guy, and my favorite animated anything ever is probably Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse. Up there is Batman the Animated Series, maybe my favorite TV show of all time. But X-Men 97 was animated so beautifully.
Oh my God, it was cinematic. There's scenes where like you see things in his visor.
Yes.
There's so I think when I was in the reviews, every episode I would do a scene that I thought was Wolverine getting pulled through the Banff and seeing him warp
so
through.
cool.
And that may be my favorite fight I've ever seen.
That
in a
one
show
shot
movie.
where they're
so
hopping
good.
around.
It's just
It's so good. What do you feel about that legacy may be gone? They're rewriting the whole second season.
we're
They're
worried.
taking out. I'm worried too.
We talked about it on our last episode that came out. Like, I'm like devastated. I don't know what the fuck Bo DeMaio did. I need to know one of these days that they're getting rid of all of his stuff because he's clearly a genius. Like, oh my gosh, when I heard that they scrapped the Age of Apocalypse story, like, what are you doing?
I was like, how are you going to weave in a new story when it's clear
you
those
can't
two,
do anything else. Like,
it's because he wrote those 2 seasons together, and it's like, imagine if in like Avatar: The Last Airbender they took out, I don't know,
Fire Lord Ozai.
Fire Lord Ozai is gone, and that's not the big bad anymore. You're like, that was the whole thing we were fighting against. You know what I mean? I'm worried, but I think to your point, I think you could watch just the first season by itself.
Correct.
And enjoy it.
I rank the best seasons. I'm much lower on Loki season 2 than I am everybody else. But like, so season 1 is one of my top 10 MCU projects ever. Season 2 is way lower than that. So I'll rank them as seasons. Season 1 of X-Men 97, I think it has one episode that I don't love, which is episode 4, which is the
video game one.
Motendo. With Mojo. All that. I didn't love that. And then the beginning of the Storm stuff, I thought the second episode with the Storm was a lot better. And then I didn't love how they brought Professor X back in. I thought you could have done that quieter, slower,
and to bring him
easier than bringing him in right after Genosha.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh,
I wish they didn't
else.
split like I think they were like, we can't do just a full Storm story maybe, but I think if they had put all of Storm's arc in one episode and all of Professor X, because I love when they're on, I forgot the name of the Shahar planet. That's so funny. The episode is funny, the way they're interacting and just like how invasive. I think people don't explore how invasive Charles is, and they all are that way, right? And I really love that they do it. Like, G comes in and reads your mind immediately, and I love that Cable is always like, this is rude. Like, I don't know you, you know, I think that's rude. You're right, I do love it. I think Winter Soldier may be better.
Fair. Look, I'm never going to yell at somebody for preferring Winter Soldier over X-Men 97, but I love X-Men 97.
Yeah,
I think it's good.
top 5 or 10 for me. All right,
So much.
last 2. My Hero Academia is a great anime. 3, 2, 1. Agree. Hasn't
Can't
seen
speak
it.
on it. I haven't seen it.
Oh man, you're missing out. It's X-Men basically,
I've heard.
but with limitations.
You want to give us a top 5 like anime real quick? Of
Top
yours?
5 animes of mine. Top number 1. If you've never seen anime, you have to watch this one. It's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I
It's
know
perfect.
it's on my list. I've watched the first episode. I need to watch.
Perfect.
It's
Start to finish.
Great.
It shows how to use like people who are war criminals who are now heroes. I want you to watch it. So yes, it's perfect.
Great. Yep.
I think Jujutsu Kaisen's on there. I really like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Have you read it?
Have I read it? No.
I've heard nothing but terrible things about the ending.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard
a lot
like
of them
it's the
can't
biggest.
stick to it.
It's the biggest like fumble of all anime ever.
Oh man,
which sucks.
What else am I watching? I watch a lot of anime, but a lot of it isn't finished. Naruto, I think Naruto's up there.
Sure.
I don't watch One Piece, but I hear that's incredible.
Demon Slayer.
I like Demon Slayer. Like, it gets a bad rap.
I love Demon Slayer.
But I love it. Yeah, and I love that it's
Hunter.
about to end. Hunter x Hunter, but Hunter x Hunter is not finished.
Yeah, well, neither is Demon Slayer. It's almost done.
But it's almost done. Like, they're
neither
going to
is
finish.
Yeah. Attack
know?
on Titan.
I didn't like the ending, but it was good.
Yeah, that's fair. I liked it, but okay.
Have you seen Death Note?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love Death Note. You know what? But I feel like the second half after L is defeated, it's not good.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what I always say. Through 27 episodes, I couldn't believe it. And then the rest, I completely
I was like,
lost
why
it.
did they get rid of L? Like, I think the ending was perfect. He had to die. Like, but who was his name? K? I don't even watch it. Like, whenever you watch it, I stop at L.
Yeah.
And that's it.
No,
like,
Nier and Mello. Nier and Mello are the other two, and they're they're awful. They're awful
Yeah.
next to Elle. Like, it's just, Elle is a top 10, maybe top 5 favorite character of mine in fiction.
Yeah.
Based on his impact through 27 episodes.
Code Geass
Yeah.
is an excellent anime, and it has that kind of like villainy.
Yeah, I am currently on season 2 of My Hero Academia.
Okay.
So I'm a little bit behind, and I'm also seeing the new movie tonight, out of order.
It's gonna ruin.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like Hunter x Hunter. You know how Hunter x
I
Hunter
haven't
starts
watched Hunter
out
x Hunter.
like.
I've only seen the first episode of Hunter x Hunter as well.
So it's one of those things where like the anime starts, it's light, it's airy, it's fun, and then some way you're like, how did this turn into this?
I've seen one spoiler where like My Hero, how did My Hero turn into like this?
It's a post-apocalyptic. Yeah,
yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty ill.
So yeah, my Attack on Titan's my favorite, and then Demon Slayer.
Did you like the ending for Attack on Titan?
Attack on Titan, I always say that the ending is as good as it could have been. Like the storyline that they had set up and the things that were happening, like there was no better way for it to end. Like it was going to be sad and hard and confusing, like regardless of what you do. You know what I mean? But given what they were working with and the universe that was happening, I liked it. Yeah,
I think, and spoiler, I guess for you guys, think that Eren always had to die, but I didn't like that he was like, like he tried to make it seem like he was just doing it for his friends, but he also didn't believe that it was right. I love the idea of him being full on in his resolve.
Well, yes and no. That's one of the reasons why it's so confusing. There's like 7 different reasons why he was doing what he was doing, and like some of it is like he was like brainwashed by Ymir, and some of it was like himself in the past telling himself to do it, and like him seeing the future, and then the other one was like kind of protecting his friends, and then the other one was just like destroying the world. So that's what makes him such a great character, is just like all of this jumbled up inside of him that's like, yeah, he's kind of redeemable but also like totally not. Yeah, it's confusing. All right, last one. I think we'll all be excited about this one. I know you and I will. Dungeons and Dragons movie from last year is criminally underrated. 3, 2, 1.
Completely
Agree.
Yes.
Completely.
Yeah.
That was
Thank you.
A top 3 movie of yours last
Yeah,
year.
I freaking loved it
It was
last year.
so good.
And maybe it was because we had low expectations. I went in
I was shocked in that theater.
I was
shocked. I went because I got invited to the screening.
Yeah.
If
Was
not,
it
I
on
would have never
Paramount?
seen it. I think so.
Okay,
No,
you-
not here, but I was in
okay.
New York. Yeah,
Gotcha.
But I went to the screener and I was like, why is this so good? Like,
Yeah, it was
they made
hilarious.
a Bard the main character and it was still bussing. Like,
Yeah, no.
yeah.
I thought it was freaking so fun.
It didn't make any money. I still somehow want a sequel. I don't care. Make it happen.
I think they are making a sequel.
Are they?
They're
good.
considering
Yeah.
it because of the critical response.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you haven't, get Paramount Plus or something and watch Dungeons
Watch
and
it.
It's
Dragons.
So good.
It's
Chris
so fun.
Pine, I think, is underrated too.
Yeah,
He's
no,
my
I-
favorite Chris.
Is
as
he
an
really?
actor.
As
yeah,
an actor.
I understand that there's some stuff with him, but you know, he didn't. Andrew ran into him in a bathroom, and we watched him not wash his hands.
This is
which
true.
is gross.
He's too fine for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I wanted to
I'm
talk.
sorry.
He peed, right? And then I peed in the same urinal as him. And
Your
I was like,
urinal
I'm a
buddies.
fast peer. I'm the fastest peer in the West. And I was gonna pee and then go, and
I've never heard that.
then I was gonna go wash my hands because I knew I would pee fast enough to talk to him. And then as soon as I finished, I walked, and he was already gone.
No,
and so, and
I was
you
in line.
watched
I was
him.
behind you. I watched him just pee and leave.
But what's the etiquette for
Super famous people?
peeing? No, for
No,
peeing.
you gotta wash your
You
hands.
gotta wash it.
You gotta
I mean,
wash
I
your
would
hands.
hope so, but
Yeah,
I
we
always
always
gotta
wonder
wash
that,
your
right?
hands.
Because you're like touching your beef, so it's like
Exactly.
right. Okay.
Anyways, regardless, Chris, you're great.
I love Chris Pine.
And
I
go
do.
watch
I like
Dungeons and
his
Dragons.
Star Trek. I like a lot of his
I like
stuff.
him in Princess Diaries. I
Yep.
like him in everything. I think
Cheers
he's
to
great.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Cheers to Dungeons and Dragons.